Welcome to Yerba Talks.
Welcome to another stream. I am Max. This is Kat, also known as El Gato. And today we're going up against the Christians. All right. Sorry, I'm hearing myself. That's throwing me off. There we go. Mute. Before we do anything, make sure to do the social things like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, just the corner of your street and yell, subscribe to Yerba Talks. And that way we can share that up for the channel. Let me post the link to the Discord on the side chat here. We'll pin it, and I already have the room created. So boom, 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 window. There we go. Citizen 9 says, any Romans involved? Oh, yeah. The Jesus Fan Club. We've been going up against them, and holy cow. Let me hand you guys back your mods because YouTube deleted all the mods one day, but we're getting them back up. Whale panties with the shark fact of the day. Officially described in 2011, African dwarf saw sharks are distinguished by their small size, maximum 24 inches, and large oval eyes that have stunning emerald green color. Oh, that's pretty epic. All right, hold on. Citizen 9, and where is there, live chat. Okay. Citizen 9 as a moderator. Boom. Infidel. There we go. Sorry about that. It's a holy book that none of them read. That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing. They don't read the freaking book. And that's why they get crushed. You effectively are Blue Dabba D. Mr. Eman says, do we have today's special sponsor, Basil? No, not yet. But hopefully he comes around and plays. Let me let's check out while we get started. Let's check out the because I've never seen one of these African dwarf saw shark. Boom, 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 boom. Images. I've seen this. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me do the share. I'll do from here. Let me do the share here. Oh my God, that is. Yes, I've seen this. I've seen these sharks before. A little bit terrifying. Nature is so fucking weird. Nature is absolutely freaking weird. Oh, look at them from below. Oh, they got the gills on the bottom. Oh, fuck. There. That's a little bit bigger. Wow. Saw shark. I don't see the green eyes, though. There. Hold on. Yes. 100%. I haven't seen Will Panties mess up a shark fact yet. So, round of applause. Hello.
What is it about, man?
The title of the room, Jesus was not the Messiah.
Okay. Why? Why are you not a Christian?
No, obviously.
So are you a Jew or Muslim or what?
No.
No, no, no
Nope.
religion.
Yep.
Okay, what? But why you just want to prove that Jesus was not the Messiah? Why?
Because it's really funny to watch Christians completely crash out.
Okay, this is your intention in here.
Yeah. Well, to
Okay,
debate,
but
actually. I mean, I prefer if they wouldn't lose their freaking minds over them being wrong. But the fact is that my experience tells me that they won't. So, I know what to expect.
okay. But do you think that someone who's a willy Christian can rest in itself that you can make him aggressive with that or something?
Yeah, pretty much, yes. I had
No.
the last time I did this, someone who I considered to be my friend, because I told him that Christianity is false, they went a little bit racist on me. So yeah,
Hmm. But why? I don't understand why you're
doesn't
just
matter.
interested.
Oh, because it's funny. It's funny. I like.
Yeah,
The
okay.
thing is, Christians don't read the book, right? And because they don't read the book, they don't know what the
No
book
one read.
says.
No one read the books.
I
Even
read the
not the
book.
Jews read the book. Even not the Muslims read the book.
Yeah, and that's why I debate all of those people.
Yeah, but you can also make a topic like Allah is not God or something.
Well, yeah, Islam is false. It's just as false as the others. But there aren't
Yeah,
many Muslims here on this server, so
but what is the truth in your opinion?
there
That
is.
there is no God, no higher being,
Yes, there is no God.
nothing. Okay, so you believe in science like the Big Bang Theory.
That has been empirically confirmed. So yes, but it's not that I believe in science. Science self verifies.
So there's another topic in here called Life on Ryti. The Big Bang Theory doesn't exist.
So yeah, someone that doesn't understand science. Why do I care? I also debate people that don't understand science. I just want to debate this right now.
But a Christian would say that you don't understand Jesus.
Well,
Know what I mean?
they will be wrong.
Yeah, but if you say to somebody that he's not understanding science, then he said you are wrong.
I'm sorry?
If someone said to you that you are I don't know. It's late. But it's funny to see. So you just want to make trigger that and hope that some Christians coming up in
Oh,
here.
they will come. Don't worry about that.
But what is this? Is this your live on T, or is this a stream you want to show somebody that
I am streaming on YouTube right now, yes. The bearded doctor asks if you are a Christian.
No, I'm not a Christian.
Okay.
No. Oh no.
What are you?
I'm free of religious things like Christianity or especially the religions of Abraham, you know?
Okay, that's fine.
So I can tell you what I am. I'm a real living conscious, real living spirit, and real living soul. This is what I am.
That's a claim. Can you prove the
Yeah, and
spirit? Can you prove the spirit and the soul?
yeah, my spirit and my soul is talking to you. It's not my body. My body is just
What would happen if I drive a spike into your brain?
yeah, I think my soul will leave and searching for another shell.
Oh, so you believe in reincarnation? Oh, that's dumb. Where do the new souls come
No,
from? There's 8 billion
that's
people.
good.
There's 8 billion people on Earth. Where do the new souls come from?
So how do you know that there are 8 billion people?
Yeah,
Where's the proof?
we count them.
Can you show? Yeah, I don't count them.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, I don't care how many people because I know that everything is eternal.
That's another
I
claim.
al-
You cannot prove that.
no, I
And
don't have to prove that.
just the existence of entropy would kind of debunk that claim.
So so I think that your belief in everything books or school is telling you, right? So you're brave guy who believes in anything. You're an easy believer. Did you receive the vaccine, by the way?
The what?
The vaccine,
Oh yeah,
you know.
I'm vaccinated against things that don't even exist. Yeah, I have all the vaccines and more.
Well, man.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, I
think
could
this is
literally dive into a toxic pond and just come out chilling.
yeah, but I think if
Uh-huh.
you wanna make
Bye.
the easiest and shortest
Uh-huh.
way to life, this is the
Uh-huh.
best
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
receive some vaccine, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
but
obviously.
but please
It's
don't
funny
make
coming from someone who is literally alive because of vaccines. So bye.
don't make any mistakes, please, and don't forget the next vaccines, right?
I'm getting them all.
This winter,
I have all the vaccines. I'm getting
and
them.
don't
Yeah, yeah,
forget
yeah.
to
Bye, douchebag. That is so dumb. Like, oh, you're vaccinated. It throws them. It really throws them off when I tell them that I'm vaccinated against everything and more. Yes, I could suck on an atomic bomb and I would be fine. I like this that you said. Little does this guy know that Christian, Jews, Muslim, pagan, atheists watch you. Yeah, that's what makes all of this pretty good. The bearded doctor says, I am a philosophy professor and I like to challenge my students to think. I tell them I'm not going to tell them how to think, but to tell them to think. That makes sense. How to think is a good thing to teach, though, right? Like how to set up a coherent thought, a coherent argument, and so on. That is, I don't see anything wrong with that. But yeah, that's what every teacher I've ever had did for me. And instead of spoon feeding me explanations, they take you down the path of helping you reason the answer that you. And I think that's what I've had some really good teachers and some crappy ones, more good than bad. And I think my personal opinion is that the hallmark of a good teacher is someone who can explain something to you, and when you don't understand, rework the explanation little by little, maybe chop it up and take it in segment, so that you actually get to the answer rather than just giving you the answer. That's I think that the most egregious example is because it's recent and it's the one that is most fresh in my mind. I had a music production teacher. He was trying to explain some shit to me, and it wasn't getting in. And I was like, no, I don't get it. And the dude just repeated himself, and he did that like 5 times. And I was like, if you repeat the explanation again, I'm not going to understand. It's that explanation which I'm not getting. You need to explain it in some other way. And I just left. And continued doing my thing, and that is it. I think that, yes, gotcha. Rather, I don't tell them what to think, meaning they must believe like me, but I want them to be willing to think outside their perceived notions of Socratic method. I think I understood that. It just didn't come out in the typing. But yeah, that I agree with. And in my experience, those have been the most of teachers that I've had. I remember Miss, her name was Palmira. She was my teacher in a public school in primary school first year. And she used to sing. That's what I remember about her. She was lovely. She used to sing us songs in class. And then, of course, my English teachers, Miss Pat, Miss Mariana, and Miss Pat too. Inquisitive Infield for $10 says, I argue too much with vaccine deniers. They usually know nothing about immunity or biology. They like to bring up nanoparticles. As we evolved independently of them, they're naturally produced. Oh yeah. We were looking at, who was it? I think it was Mr. Eman that shared a type of coating that was developed based on the nanostructure of the lotus flower that makes things hydrophobic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't care about talking about vaccines yet. And if you come to a debate about Jesus and your argument is like, oh, you're vaccinated, that is so dumb. All right, we'll see. Let me grab the link here. I noticed that if I like minimize the stream, you guys, like if I do that, it freezes and it stops refreshing. So I need to make sure to keep the Discord window on top. But let me grab the link and see if we can get some questions here. I'll post it on the religion section. Boom, 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 boom. Debating whether Jesus was the Messiah. Defend your sky carcass. Boom. Vaccines are believed to have things like mercury in it. Medication doesn't. Ooh, I have the explanation for this. It does. There is one adjuvant that has in the chemical chain. It has one Hg over there, right? Hg mercury. The thing is, it's not molecular mercury. Take, for example, I'll explain this by analogy. Take, for example, sodium. Sodium metal, extremely well, I mean, we can't even test if it's toxic because it literally ignites on fire in contact with water. Humans are mostly water, so you couldn't possibly ingest sodium metal. On the other hand, you have chlorine. Most of the chlorine compounds are toxic, all of them, like sodium hypochlorite, yada, yada, yada. Yet, you have table salt, which is NaCl, sodium chloride, that is indispensable to human life. So even though something might have a molecule in the chain, that doesn't necessarily mean it's toxic, right? And then you have, for example, the biggest contrast would be sodium hypochlorite, which is bleach water, like bleach, right? And then you have sodium chloride. Just a minuscule difference in the molecule gives you vastly different chemical properties, right? I mean, everyone wants clean water. That's why I drink coffee and mate, because fish shit in it. Come on, let's get some questions. Let me set up the redirect, because I hope to keep going until 12. Today at midnight Eastern, we have Dick Wayne is talking to Professor Phil Bell. That will surely be interesting. I'm reposting the link to the room. See if we can get there. Mr. Eman sent me a link, says, I will debate you that Tama is real. Wait, what? Hold on. One moment. Let me copy paste that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah, MDD. There's a whole bunch of other rooms there. There's a whole Christianity. There's this guy. There's this one guy called Fireman Bill. He literally refuses to debate me on any room that is not his own. It's pretty funny. The one time that he did debate me because I was on his room, he I swear to God, he threw a tantrum and was like literally yelling, I hate you. It was fucking insane. Oh my God, look at that fluffy boy or girl. Hold on. Where do I... Here. Let me move that over there. I fucking need another screen. Holy shit. Oh my God, look at that. Who's a good boy with his little hat? Oh. Take around, meet Japan's most famous and adorable station master. Oh, that's just fun. Look at that train. Did I ever tell you that trains are... I'm fascinated by trains. I would love to ride a train like this. So far, I've only tried like South American trains, which, I mean, it's still a train, but they kind of suck. The best one so far has been the underground in Santiago, Chile. But, oh, look at him. He's so cute. Who's a baby boy? That is so good. Choo-choo. Yes, indeed. She was a station master at a Japanese station who passed away and is now worshipped at a Shinto shrine. Okay. Damn, we're not getting any bites. Come on. Oh, Thursday. Thursday, we are doing a preview on... we're going through the preview and analyzing the first look at what's coming to GTA 6. So we'll be doing that probably around the 9 because the footage will drop on Netflix at 3 p.m. Eastern. But I'm pretty sure that they will have an embargo until 9, so I will not risk it. I'll wait until 9. I'll prepare the video and I'll make it a premiere at 9 because at 9 it goes live on YouTube, and that hopefully, fingers crossed, that should release the embargo. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So far, there's been some leaks. I haven't been paying much attention to the leaks for GTA, but yeah, I want to be surprised, and I also want to film my own. I want to get my own opinions. I played the Train Simulator game on Xbox. That was fun. I never got into those games that are basically a job. Like, the only one that kind of is similar to that is I play the Formula 1 games. I love Formula 1 racing. I wish I could get one of those really cool, actual steering wheels for the Formula 1 game, but I mean, a bad steering wheel from Logitech here costs like $500. I'm not spending that kind of money. And a Fanatec is upwards of $2,000. Do you have any idea how much hookers and blow I can buy with that? Oh, sorry, did I forget? Yes, I did. Inquisitive Infidel for $2. Jesus ate fish, got mercury into himself, not a messiah. Oh yeah. I still haven't heard like a counter argument. I would have to ask a Jew because they're the ones that actually, that actually still hold to this. Because I think that the prohibition of eating pork and shellfish, it's because they were extremely unsafe foods. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get like poison, and like pigs, they used to, or kind of still do, they feed them just trash. So they got bunches of parasites. Now we give them, of course, antibiotics and so on. And we're a little bit more aware of what we feed the animals. But shellfish is a little bit more like deceiving in the fact that if it's not fresh, you can get like severely sick, like absolutely terrifyingly sick. But that's I would like to hear what a Jewish rebuttal to that kind of argument would be. It's just that I don't have access to, debating Jews. Cygnus says always the Jews. Not in that sense. Come on. I know. That's why I make the argument. Thank you. Damn, these people, where are them Christians at? Who do I have to insult to get a Christian in here? Damn it. Oh, I was going to do the redirect. Redirect because later there's Dick Dick Wayne versus. I don't know if it's a debate. Dick Wayne doesn't actually debate. Dick Wayne derps it up and nothing else. That's so. I'll role play Dick Wayne, right? So you think that mass bends space time, don't you? MC Tune, why isn't it appearing? Wait, what happened? MC Tune. Did it get moved? One second, I'm checking. It didn't. Huh. Let me see if I paste this. Ah, there we go. All right. George from Brooklyn says, I get chocolate-covered bacon from the bakery on my office block a few times a week. What? What do you mean, chocolate-covered bacon? I hope that is a freaking typo. That sounds absolutely disgusting. But to be fair, I was speaking with CK one day, and she was telling me about dipping your fries in your shake. That I like, for example, sweet and sour pork, but chocolate, that is a little bit. That's a little bit wild. I tried pineapple on pizza, not a fan. That being said, though, pork chops with cooked like on a pan, on an iron cast pan, very hot. Pork chops cooked with a slice of pineapple on top. That is really good. Inquisitive Infield for $2. Dick Wayne uses too regularly because he knows nothing. Yeah, that's all he does. He's like, oh, so you think mass warp space time, don't you? You think that big curses of water curve, don't you? It's just, he's so dumb. That is so boring. And if I'm not mistaken, Phil already spoke with Dick Wayne. I don't know how he even dares question Phil. Like, it's not on the same level. It's like a kaiju fighting a chihuahua. Like, make no sense. Applesauce too? Oh no. No, what do you mean? Dark chocolate is the best. I've had 70% dark chocolate. Oh, turns your mouth inside out. So good. So good. I wish they made even more, like even darker chocolate, like 85, 90%. I love bitter stuff. I drink, not sure if you know this, when I drink coffee without sugar whatsoever. No sugar at all. No pineapple on my al pastor. What is al pastor? I don't know what that is. Tortilla, yes, tortilla. Yeah, exactly. You have to remember it like this. Ese caballo que come shushu es tuyo. Oh, we have Aragorn in the chat. Hello! Que viva España! I'm sorry, I'm going to give you back your wrench. Sorry, because YouTube just deleted all the mods the other day. Every single one of them. I'm doing good. How about you? It's been a while. Yes. Hope everything is okay. Oh, congratulations on winning the freaking World Cup. Cheers. Basil for $5. when is Phil going to debate the crackpot TDDS promoted on his channel last week? Well, given the fact that I am not TDDS, you might want to ask that question to him, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I was out and about, like I was doing stuff while that stream was happening, like cooking dinner and so on. But I think I heard what's Ramon say that he would invite, that he would love to talk to like Phil, La PhD Tony, and so on. So you might get that happening soon. Jack Fetter for $4.99. There is a no dick ban and 260 plus payout for him to even be on tune. This seems like a technicality to even host the debate. Oh, that is that is true. Yes. Jack Basil misses you. That is the biggest compliment you can get from Basil. So I feel a friendship is brewing in the way. Dick's vestibular system is 1,000 times more sensitive than the average human. It's his superpower. Do you realize that I have the cat literally sitting on my lap? I am Flower. He's just sitting on my lap, chilling. Hola, gato. Hola, gato. I won't touch him because he will fucking get wild. Yes. Oh, my cat indeed. He rarely does this, especially when I'm streaming, because I tend to yell like a fucking lunatic. I know he loves him. He just goes fucking wild most of the time, actually. But like, for example, now he's sitting there. He's very calm. He like has he's on my lap and he has like, he's getting ready to sleep, right? But if I start touching him, he will start biting me. Oh no. Barcelona. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I'm going. Oh no. Moving that over there. Boom. I wonder why every single Uruguay jersey has 4 stars, not 2. This is the official AUF, Asociación Uruguaya de Fútbol. This is the official jerseys and the official merchandise. Oh no! How many stars we have here? Let's count them all together, shall we? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And I don't have any way of like finding the. I don't have any way of showing like footage from the World Cup itself right now. But oh wow, look at this. How many start? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. This is an old style jersey from the Maracanã Air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's adorable. It's AUF, Asociación Uruguaya de Fútbol, paid off Infantino. Do you think we have that kind of money? That is the copious cope that ever coped, Basil. I mean, do you think that Nike would get in like actual trouble for making branded stuff that is not correct according to FIFA? Oh, look at this one. I don't know if you can see it, but it has the Uruguayan sun as like a watermark on the shore. This is pretty epic. Where are them Christians at? Camperas. No, camisetas. There we go. That's nice. I don't want to see kid stuff. I want to see adult stuff. They only have the alternative one. I wonder if it's sold, if the official one is sold out. Nike Fresh. Hell yeah. This is one of the things that I plan to take one for each. One for Jaren and one for Josh Monday. Because I'm a good host. I represent my country proudly. Boom, 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 boom. Same way, buddy. Sorry. Jack Feder for $20 says $20 for Gator. That's right, buddy. Get his trust first and then right for the jugular. Leo, been a member for 7 months, says 7 months of memberships on gifted alone. Nice. Leo, how you doing? I hope you're all is well with you. Just know that we miss you, buddy. Hope you can come out and play sometime nice. If you want, if you have any idea for something you would like to do or something like that, please let me know. George from Brooklyn, been a member for 2 months, says Baselita is the worst fake PhD ever. I believe him that he has a PhD, though. I don't have a reason to doubt that, to be perfectly honest. Let me see if I can taunt some Christians into joining a little bit more, because, damn, this is... Come on, I'm telling them, come on, you're called to defend the faith at every moment. If I'm not mistaken, I think he is a PhD in physical chemistry. Is that correct, Basil? I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly. Pray to the Holy Spirit and let's go. Stop the stupidity. Gifted 10 Yerba Mate Talks memberships, and they went to Westside Girl Reacts, Inquisitive Infidel, Fugazi 500, Joe Webb, Regios 001, J-Cat, the Catstronaut, Hipster McGee, David George, Shifty Eye Shady, and Tom Kowalczyk. Because YouTube did... Sorry, I started playing the video and I heard myself. Basil says, see, I remember correctly. Let's go. You see, I pay attention. I'm very lucky that I have a shitload of memory that I remember who people are and so on. It is a lot easier for me to put a face to the screen name, but even though I don't know like your face, I still remember. Come on, where them Christians at? They're all being raptured. Come on. Come on. What's going on? All right. Sorry. I saw you. West Side Girl Reacts sent me something on Discord. Hold on. Where is it? Here. Check this out. It says only Chicago billboards would say this. You never forget your first time, my lord. It's like, yeah, I literally was shitting fire for a week. Fire was coming out of every orifice I have for a week, and I took 150 milliliters of Malort, which is 3 small bottles like this, like a minibar size at the hotel. And that was enough to, number one, get me drunk, and number two, put my stomach in such distress that I was literally farting flames for a week. Arwin is on worldwide debates. I watched today that they were Oakley. Wesley was messing with Oakley and Roger. That was pretty funny. Bruce Wayne says, "I've never had Malort. Don't." I mean, I can't in good conscience say that it's good. I hated it. But to be fair, I hate most alcohol. Yeah, it's not my thing. Inquisitive Infidel for $2 says, "I'm Blue Lantern Corps, incurable optimist." I am an optimist too, and I've also been pointed out that I am sometimes a little bit naive, which is 100% true. Guess who has called me naive in the past? I'll give you one guess. I'll give you one guess. Ah, damn, that mate is so good. Oh. I haven't had a drink since my brother's wedding. Ooh, before I got drunk on Malort before I got drunk on Malort, that was years and years since I've been drunk. When I was with my ex for a little bit, she started getting into she liked drinking wine and so on, but I hate it. I've always hated it. I got to know weed way too young. I was very young. And I also love going dancing. So I used to go out with my friends, and my friends would get drunk, and we would be going home at like 6:30 a.m. because yes, the club here closes. If you go dancing, you dance all night. Um, and they would be throwing up at 6:30 a.m. in like some random bush, and I would just light up a little joint on the walk home and laugh at them. We got an Eastside, the chai, the back room. Hello, how you doing? Oh, that is.
You like it?
Obviously, yes. That is so cool.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I wish I could pull that off.
Thank you. I was on David Wood's stream, and I had some
Nice.
people. I had some people insulting me, which is okay. I don't mind. They're like, "Why are you
That's
wearing a
when
dress?"
well, you should bring me on one day when people start insulting you. I'll take care of them. I don't know how
appreciate
much that would fit. That would fit into a Christian stream, but you know, I got your back.
I know. They're mostly making fun of the kind of the Dowagandists. That's usually what they
Uh-huh.
do. So
Right.
that's primarily what they do. It's fun. I would always love to have you there. I don't know. It is their kind of thing. I kind of am like a side character there, and yeah, they heap a lot of abuse. There's people who love me, and then there's people who are not so fond. They're all like, "You need to believe in Jesus." Like I get 20 chats of "You got to come to Jesus. You got to come." And I'm like, do you even know your own religion, bro? Like your religion does not. You're trying to compulse me into Christianity. That's not even what the text says. You're supposed to have freedom and choice, at
Yeah.
least according to the gospel text. So I'm just like, you're just like making stuff up. But I'm like, it's okay.
They do
It's
make
fine.
a lot of stuff up, but uh, in I generally agree in that uh, debating Islam is a lot of fun too, though. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know if I fit in with that crowd. I'm a bit too much of
I think it would be a little difficult. They have
a
you know,
degenerate.
yeah, Jai is there. You know, your friend Jai.
Oh, those are the two, yeah, motherfuckers. It's like, oh no, we only want to talk about Jesus. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, they're very, very pro Christian. So
Yeah, but it's funny how they see all of the flaws in Islam, but they have a huge blind spot that you could literally park a 747 plane there.
you're funny. Yeah, they have very strong beliefs about what they believe. So
Yeah, but I mean, I love how that is one of the funniest things to me. How they the people of one religion can see the huge glaring problems with the other, but then have those massive blind spots on their own religions. Which
well,
that
you have
is
to
just
think about it.
never not amazing.
You have to think about it. It's like that's very hard. If you really believe in something, like someone like me, you can critique me, and I'm fine with it. You know, like I don't have that problem. But people have very strong beliefs in certain things, and it's very hard to hear anything else except what people believe. You know, and that's tough. It's a
Right,
tough
but
situation.
when, for example, when the people that we get here on the MDD Discord that they
Sure.
haven't read the Bible, they literally don't know anything, and they come to debate just like armed with a fork to a gunfight. Uh, that I get, but these guys they've read the scriptures, they know the scriptures, so I don't understand how they don't see how the scriptures themselves show you that Christianity is false.
It's a tough situation. You know,
Yeah.
it's a tough situation. I think people have very very strong views on what they believe. You know.
Yeah, I understand, but when you read the book, like there's no way that someone with a critical analysis would say, "Oh, right, yeah, this is true." It's not. Like you go eh, find every claim the New Testament makes about Jesus. Check the source, like go back to the Old Testament and check the actual claim, and you have to literally bend yourself into a pretzel to make it fit. It's ridiculous.
Mm, I hear it. I hear it. It's interesting that this is what you're doing today, is that you're engaging in Christian debates.
No, I've been doing. It's a lot of fun. Like today, it's been kind of dull. That we haven't had any yet. But we've had some really big crash outs so far, like epically funny. Like a guy wanted to, rather than answer my question, where is Jesus in all of this? He wanted to explain a very simple story, which is like it's literally clear just from the reading of the text. It doesn't require an explanation. It doesn't require exegesis. And the guy was so triggered that he wanted to go there and I wouldn't let him. And yeah, it was just funny as hell.
I hear that.
So, what do you have any thoughts on the meaning of the word Alma?
Yeah, it refers to a young woman. The debate usually with Christians is this idea of Bethula versus Alma. One is virgin and one is like a young woman. And that's usually what the debate is, if I'm correct. I believe that's
correct.
what I remember.
And the funny thing is that when it comes to that verse in particular, Matthew 1:5. Sorry, my memory is fucking terrible. Hold on, let me check the notes. Matthew 1, verses 22 and 23, where it talks about the virgin birth. And then that refers to Isaiah 7, verse 14. But like when you read all the chapter, that is not even remotely close to what Matthew interprets that to be. And then Alma is also, but the argument doesn't hinge on the meaning of word Alma. And that's what the guy started crashing out, because I would like, look, I can grant you that Alma is a virgin. Alma doesn't invalidate the rest of the paragraph. The paragraph is about something else. It's a prophecy from Yahweh to King Ahaz through Isaiah. And that prophecy gets fulfilled in the next chapter.
I find it interesting that a Christian would want to debate that point. I mean, if they believe it, that's fine, but like, it doesn't make logical sense that you would try to debate it.
Wow.
What do you get? Like, who are you going to persuade? Like, if I take an atheist hat, I'm not going to be persuaded that it is a virgin, because I wouldn't even believe in virgin births, because it's not logical. That doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that would be number one.
Like, my position, if I were an atheist, if I took an atheist worldview, I would say extraordinary cases require extraordinary evidence. If you're going to claim that there's a virgin birth, literally, instead of it just being like a spiritual narrative, it's like a literal thing. Well, if no one has ever done that, how do you do that? Are you saying the person is a plant? Like, are they a plant person and they reproduce asexually?
Hold on 1 second. I have someone on the Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Do you agree or disagree with the
I disagree.
So you're a Christian. Do you think that Jesus was the Messiah?
No, I'm not. I think he's the Messiah, but I'm not Christian.
Okay. What are you? Isa, do you want to join on the Discord side?
Okay, I can.
No, I mean, you know what Messiah means?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's a messenger.
Yeah,
and the reason why I say that he's not the Messiah.
No, that's not the end. I'm asking for the explanation for Messiah, because Messiah doesn't just mean messenger.
Yeah, but the Messiah, that's what I was trying to tell you when you interrupted. The Messiah is supposed to come and do a bunch of stuff, right? There's a lot of prophecies in the Old Testament about the Messiah. The problem is that Jesus...
Can I interrupt? This is still not explaining what the Messiah is. You're saying what the Messiah will do.
The Bible explains what the Messiah is.
What is the Messiah? What does the Messiah mean?
It doesn't change my argument.
Anointed one.
Yeah, but you're not answering my question.
You don't. Yeah, because you're not in control of this conversation, FYI. So it doesn't matter what the Messiah is or whatever. What I'm saying is that Jesus is not the Messiah. That's
Are you
what
saying
I'm
he's
saying.
not a messenger?
Yes, he was nothing. He was just a liar and a fraud.
Okay, sure. So the thing is, Messiah means also a king over the Jews.
Yeah,
That's what I was getting to.
Jesus was not a
It-
king a single day in his
I
life.
just wanted you to know that. So and whatever the Old Testament says, I don't take anything from it. You know.
Then how can you
Because
make the claim, if you don't take anything from the Old Testament, how can you make the claim that Jesus is the Messiah? Because the criteria for the Messiah is in the Old Testament.
Okay, no, because I also don't
Yes.
take the New Testament. I take what the holy book from God is. The only
Which would be?
preserved book would be the
For
Quran.
fuck's sake, that is... Okay, here we go. So you've gotten into yourself into a problem which is very funny, which is the Islamic dilemma. You cannot claim
No, you're
that...
funny. You're funny because you're ignorant.
Excuse me.
If you say this
Excuse
exists,
me.
you're ignorant.
Excuse me. You just got yourself in between a rock and a hard place, which is you got yourself into the Islamic dilemma. The Quran, the veracity of the Quran hinges on the Torah and the Bible and Judaism and Christianity being true. When you say that the Quran is the only book and the Torah and the Bible are false, that makes the Quran also false, because the Quran affirms the authority, preservation, and
the authority preservation.
Yes,
the
Quran affirms the Bible and the Torah.
Quran?
I have.
I have read the Quran. Yes.
So how can you say it confirms the authorization and the preservation of the Bible?
Because it does. Would you like the verse?
It does. There's multiple verses.
No. Now let's make the prompt, and then you can give me the verse. You're gonna give me the verse where it says
many verses.
Ask the people of the book, right? Is that what you're gonna give me?
That's one.
Which shows preservation. That's one of them.
Have you read what the exegetes says?
So the thing is, you're granting a Sunni theology. That doesn't mean everybody has that. That's a Sunni theology that would be required.
Yeah, but I'm argumenting the Sunni theology. I don't care about any other theology.
But that would mean you only can stand in that. That doesn't mean that is the true position. It is a position among
it is
several.
The true position. It is the only true position of what
that's a bias. You're born in
the
a
Prophet understood it.
That's a no
That's not even true. You were born in Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, so of course you're biased into Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. You weren't taught Shia. You weren't taught Ahmadiyya. You don't know these other arguments.
They have things going against what the Quran says.
That is incorrect.
Well, because you were taught the polemics against this. That's what you were taught. You were indoctrinated with this.
Do you have a knife in your hand?
The Shia pray to the dead. The Shia pray to the dead.
This is a polemic against the Shia. This is a polemic against the Shia. They could say the Sunni. You could say the Sunni Salafi believes in parts. They believe in tashbih. You can make that argument. That's not a good argument.
Yeah,
it's a polemical thing. Muslims are
going right against the Quran. You mean Sufis?
That's your position.
So
that's not true.
Sufis say God is everywhere and nowhere.
I need you a little bit less triggered.
Like Sheikh, I don't even know if you know anything about Sufism. Do you know who Sayyid Abdul Qadir al-Jilani is? He was actually he was an Athari and he was a Hanbali. So a lot of these people even overlap into Sunniism. So that's not even true. You don't even know enough about Tasawwuf to make this argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
one second.
Certain things,
and I know many different kinds of Islam.
They have certain things, for example, saying God is everywhere and nowhere and stuff like that.
One second.
It goes against Quranic text saying God is on the throne.
Your position. That's your position of how you read the Quran.
1 second, please. AB, let me just tell you that when you say that the Bible and the Torah are corrupted and yada yada, you are the one that's contradicting the Quran. So let's see you get your way out of that one first. Can you show me a verse where it says that the Quran and the Bible are corrupted?
They have to prove tahrif anas, which they can't do. The classical scholars of Sunniism don't even agree with tahrif anas. They only agree with tahrif amana, which is the corruption of interpretation. That's all you can argue from the classical Ibn Abbas All the classical scholars take that position. This is Salafism. It
Yeah.
comes from Ibn Hazm from the 11th century. We can prove where
Wait,
this
wait,
idea
wait, wait.
deviation comes
You,
from.
do you
Those
have
verses, it's not the Quran.
you sound like you know,
Yeah.
but there are clear-cut verses in the Quran saying
Start
clear cut
pulling
in the
them
Quran at
up,
all.
bro.
the
There's nothing
books of
clear cut in the Quran.
of
That's why you have
the
exegesis, sir. There's nothing clear cut in the Quran. You have to rely on tafsir, tafasir. You have to rely on the tafasir to even make the arguments you're making. So it can't be clear cut.
Yep.
You have to rely on an exegesis to even make the argument you're making.
One
You
second.
can't rely on the Quran itself to make the argument you're making.
Yep.
Also, what is his name? Bukhari doesn't agree. Ibn Kathir doesn't agree.
Yeah, no one
So-
agrees. This is just internet dumbassery.
It's Salafism. It's the Salafi.
Say
It's the
nobody.
Salafi Wahhabism of the internet.
You didn't even read it, and you say just nobody. You just throw claims. There's no point in talking
Dude, I'm
with
getting
you.
a master's degree in Islamic studies. Yeah, I have to read this stuff, and I'm doing my master's thesis on this subject. So yes, I do know this stuff. I'm
That
sorry.
is adorable. And
It's
I
just
don't have a
1975.
master's degree, and I know that you're wrong also, Mr. AB. So like, dude, so far you've done a no true Scotsman
So far, you
fallacy.
haven't dropped one
Whenever
proof.
I speak, you are silent. So far you've done a no true Scotsman fallacy because you say that you are the only true Muslims and the rest are not. You've done a couple of contradictions when you said that you don't take what the Torah and the Bible says, when the Quran literally references stories but doesn't tell them because the Quran presumes that you know the previous scriptures.
I agree. That's completely correct. You can't read the Quran and know any of these stories. There's no way. I've done a textual analysis of Surah Al-Yusuf and the Genesis chapters, I think 37 to like 50. Or 36 to 50. You look at these texts, you need the Torah. You don't know who the 12 tribes of Israel are. You don't know about Benjamin. You don't know about any of these details. You need the Torah to understand these things. Practically
You don't
all the
need
stories
Torah.
of the Quran
You need the prophets' authentic narrations.
Where are they? Where are they?
Oh, I'm going to challenge this too, because you're assuming that the ahadith are just correct. The thing is, there's actually a hadith that said, don't even write down the words of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And guess what? It's a Sahih hadith that says it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's wild that you're just like, I'm going to go on this claim. I'm like, the Sahih hadith say it's not. You're not even supposed to be doing this. So I think that's wild.
That is one of the weirdest cell phones. Let me explain that to the.
Let figured everything out.
I do think I can, my son.
Let me
I do think so.
explain this to the audience in case you don't know. There is the hadith, which are basically the biography of the prophet, and there is one, and those have gradings, different type of gradings, right? Some are better, some are bad, some are doubtful, whatever. There is one hadith that is graded Sahih, which is the highest grade, that says don't write hadith. So this makes no freaking sense any way that you cut it. Like no sense at all.
Bring it forth. Bring it forth.
Bring it forth what? The hadith?
He wants us to bring up the hadith. It's there. You can just Google it. It's right there. We can get it to you.
Yeah,
Google it for me. Google it for me. Come on. Don't make empty claims.
Bro,
Google
no
it
one
for
is
me. Give me evidence.
Bro, you came to
this guy started like telling the people of his stream, and he didn't even and he never heard of it.
Do you think that this is the first time that I've had this conversation? Are you kidding me? I do this a lot.
It's the first time you heard about this.
No, it's not. Isa is my co-host on my stream. We talk about this. Like, you can go. We have hundreds of streams talking about this. Holy shit.
We talk about this all the time.
Right, hadith.
Yeah, you can find it. You just Google it. It's super easy, and it's a Sahih narration.
I'm pulling it up in just a second.
Thank you.
Sahih al-Bukhari. No, wait, hold on 1 second. cat, ¿qué haces? Oh, he went away when the conversation got a little bit rowdy. The cat left.
No, I'm still here. I'm still waiting. Come on.
Yes, chill. I need you to be 50% less triggered. Is that possible?
Sure. I'm very chill, my man.
No, you're not.
Cortisol is bad.
You're already triggered, like since you came in.
I'm not at all.
Okay.
I'm the chillest
here.
I can ever be.
Well, you're demonstrating the other ones.
You're like, I refute that. You're like, yeah, I believe I'll counter that position.
Yes. So, famous hadith narrated from Abu Sa'id al-Khudri in Sahih Muslim states, "Do not write down anything from me, and he who wrote down everything from me except the Quran, he should erase it." And let me open it up, and I'll share it here to you on Discord.
Sure. So who is he talking to?
Isn't that funny? You give the argument, and then it's like, I can't accept the argument. It's so ridiculous.
You just take things in your own interpretation.
And so do you.
It's very clear.
And you know what the Quran actually says? It says that the only verse that's even close to textual tahrif is the verse that says, there's only one verse that says that. It says that people wrote books for a meager profit. That's the only thing. And you would have to prove that book would be the Torah, which it's not. It's because these people are illiterate and they don't even know the Torah. So like that's what the verse says before it. So it's so ridiculous. This thing it's wild. It's wild.
This is really, really bad. Thank you, Dragon Sword. I'll check it out later.
Read the explanation. Even the first line refutes you.
Oh, you're in hard cope mode. That's
It's
adorable.
in coping mode. It's serious coping.
That's adorable.
That's what you're saying.
Dude, we're literally showing to you.
I told you
Abu Sa'id al-Khudri reported.
I know this hadith.
Abu Sa'id
al-Khudri,
excuse me.
And you have evidence right in forth you. You can't accept it. Then you have to make up whole kinds of mental gymnastics to get points.
Look at the explanation.
You're automating.
So
the Prophet, peace be upon him, said he forbade his companions, which I told you before I even read the explanation that he meant his companions. Don't write anything from me. Who was like the first to write, books and stuff? It was the Tabi'een, the ones who didn't meet the Prophet.
Oh,
so then that would make it even less.
Oh no,
you're people that are
he's
so
digging
close
a hole even deeper. That's even worse.
You did it worse.
That's even worse.
Because the people came later. How do we even know that they got it right?
Because of oral transmission.
Just like the Quran. It's not verified, not academically speaking. It's not verifiable academically speaking. It's not something that you can actually prove. No academic worth their salt would agree with that.
You know what was orally transmitted to? The Torah and the New Testament.
Give me one chain of people going back all the way to Moses.
Give me one chain of people that actually works.
You're trying to use an
common
Arab
knowledge. The Jews always knew that.
I'm sorry, what was that, Fisherman?
The Jews always knew it went back to Moses. There was no doubt about it.
That's a claim.
No, it's an oral tradition.
It always comes back.
No Jews questioned it until now because we became more dumber and dishonest.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. So,
anyways, I'm not gonna yap with you guys.
How indoctrination works. It's like fascinating. Like the thing is not in the text.
Fisherman, just chill out for a second. We'll get you sorted in just a few minutes. So calm down.
I said there's no point though.
I'm not debating.
I just didn't want to leave, so you say, "Oh, he left. Oh no, he." But the first line refutes you from the hadith.
No, it doesn't. Do
No, it
not
doesn't.
write anything down from me. And he who wrote down anything from
From
me.
the explanation.
I'm reading.
Man, this is like Dawa drones, dude.
I'm reading here.
It's
Anything.
Dawa drones, dude.
Dude, they're so dumb. Anything down from me
It's
except the
unbelievable.
Quran, he should erase it, but narrate from me, for there is nothing wrong in doing so. Whoever attributes any falsehood to me, I think he's also. I think he also him occupy his seat in hellfire. How does this refute the
Wow.
argument that you're not supposed to write hadith? And look at the explanation below reinforces our argument. Let me read, and I quote: the Prophet.
Look at that. Look how it's changed. He's
Forbade.
he's like the
goalpost
first
was
line
moved. That's what I've been telling you the whole time. I told you the first line of the explanation refutes you.
No, it doesn't.
No, but
To
it's
his
not the first
companions.
line of what it says. It's the first line of the explanation. It's not the line. It's the explanation. You can't just
That's
read the
literally
thing.
what
You
I
need an
said before.
explanation to get you the understanding of the thing. Golly. Let's look at this nonsense here. This is utter nonsense.
This is such nonsense. Forbade his companions to write anything from him and ordered anyone who wrote anything other than the Quran
Yeah,
to erase
anyone
it.
from his companions. From his companions.
No.
Look at this dishonesty,
You're
man.
taking
This is
the
bad, man.
interpretation you
This is
like.
what that's bad here. That's some
Anyone,
Dawa, dude.
bro. Anyone means anyone, because if they were referring
No,
to
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hey,
When God says in the
dude,
Quran
dude,
that he
listen.
destroyed everything, you
Listen,
know, and when he was talking about the story of
if they would be
Thamud.
referring to the companions, they would have say them or they. But the author here literally says and ordered anyone, because he's clearly not referring to the companions. Anyone means everyone. Anyone means all the people.
Ouch.
No.
Like, your argument gets
Still no.
undone by
This is
basic
in
language.
the
This is
narration.
hilarious.
Because
It is hilarious.
why would their sons then hear this and then start writing? They know
Because
it's
your
only meant
religion
for the
makes no fucking
companions.
sense.
Because it's just disrespectful.
Oh no! Oh my fucking god!
Do you mind if I make a response to that?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. I just find it's just, the thing is the deception of this deceptive Dawa, and it's unbelievable, and they want us to believe the deception, and they keep pushing it and pushing it. This is why I have to counter these things. There's so much deception here. Just be honest. It doesn't say what you want it to say.
Mm-hmm.
You have to lie. You have to grift. You have to do charlatanry. You just can't tell the truth. Like, the thing was, I was like, hey, there's a hadith. He's like, oh, the explanation. And I'm like, so you need an explanation of an explanation of an explanation.
Right.
And you're going to only go down until the explanation gives what you want it to give. How deceptive and dishonest are you? You know what I mean? You have to.
Know why
what these people do.
This happens because if he catches you off guard, like for example, when I just started debating Muslims, this would have caught me off guard. But now I've gone deep into the topic, so I know better than to fall for these silly traps. Or for example, when they say like, "Oh no, that's a mistranslation," and sorry, stuff like that, right? But they catch people off with the silly tactics, and that's why they do it. But have to be smart. Read the literature, and you can figure it out very easily. That's.
I'm with you. I'm with you. There's just so much dishonesty, bro. It's like serious dishonesty.
Yeah. All right. We got that fisherman. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Are you a Christian?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
That made no sense. Okay. What, are you an Arab Christian?
Alhamdulillah means praise to be God.
Yeah.
I think that you're like, are you making fun of like the God logic streams and stuff? Are you
no,
like parroting?
No, I'm saying alhamdulillah, praise be to God, 3 in 1.
Oh, okay, you're being sincere. I thought you were just kind of being playful about that.
I'm sorry, did you just say
Hey,
3 in 1?
Yeah.
Hey, can I tell you something kind of shocking, though?
What?
Yes.
I just wanted to say this, that I am the Sahid that you guys been waiting for.
The what?
You are
Can
the
you
I'm the
Sahib.
Mehdi.
can you
I
stop?
am
You're the
Al
Mahdi.
Mehdi.
No, you're
I'm
not.
Yeah,
Al
you're saying.
Mehdi.
Oh, you're
No, Ana
saying.
Al
You're
Mehdi
saying.
ibn Yeshua.
Oh
I
my
am
Yeah, you're
Al
God!
saying.
You are
Mehdi.
going
I
to.
have finally arrived.
You are
It's
going
me.
to
I'm the
super.
Sahid.
You're
Who you?
going to super hell.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is actively.
This is
This
how
is
you
actually
treat the guy
boring.
you wanted to have for like thousands of years?
I
Seriously,
I'm
you
not
Muslims
I'm
are
not a
bums.
Christian. I'm
You're
You're
not a
more
atheist.
bigger bums than my grandfather Muhammad.
I'm not a Christian.
Oh
So
wow, really?
I haven't been
Slave.
waiting for anything. So
Yes,
He
you
said,
the
go for
were.
it.
the
You were
argument
waiting for
here,
me, the
no,
Mehdi, and I'm here right now. I'm here to
bro, I
spread the
need you to
truth of
shut up,
Jesus Christ, which you guys rejected. No,
bro,
no, I will
bro.
not. I'm the Mehdi,
I'm
and
going
I'm
to give
giving
you
you
one last
this.
chance. I need you to shut it, and we're going to start the debate, okay? So why do you think that Jesus was the Messiah?
I mean, it says it in your own book. My
I'm
grandfather
not a
taught that to you
Christian.
guys.
He's
Are
not a
So
you a
Muslim. He's not
Muslim
a
though?
Muslim.
Are
He's
you
not
a
a Muslim.
Muslim though?
no, I'm
He's an
not a
atheist.
Muslim either.
He's an
You
atheist.
Jew? Oh, he's an
No.
No.
atheist. He's an atheist. Okay, got it.
Yeah, these arguments aren't going to work.
Yeah, this is not going to work because my argument is that when you look at the New Testament clearly shows you, when you verify it, when you compare, the New Testament
And
makes
you
claims.
verify it.
Oh, now you're going to have, now you're going to the voice. You know that's what people do when they have literally nothing to say. This happens to me all the time.
Why isn't Jesus Messiah according to
I
the
was
gospel?
explaining it to you when you interrupted me to mock my
You
voice.
sound like a mad scientist from a cartoon.
Yeah, that tells us nothing, and it won't give. People are used to desperate people
You
talking
sound like a
about my
white
voice. My
Olive
audience is
Garden.
very familiar
Jeez.
with people who have nothing. They start mocking my voice. It's a common thing. We laugh at those people. So the reason why I don't think that Jesus is the Messiah is because the New Testament makes a bunch of claims about the
Makes a
Messiah.
bunch of claims.
Are you done having a mental breakdown?
I'm not having a mental breakdown.
Yes,
I'm
you
pretty
are.
chill.
When people start mocking my
No, I'm not.
voice, it's because they don't
No,
have
I just
anything
think
else.
your voice is kind of funny.
Okay. How does that change my argument, though? Which you
Okay.
haven't even let me get out
Give
the
an
first
example.
part.
Give an example.
Yeah,
All
I
right, give an
would if you would
example.
stop fucking interrupting me.
You Anki, you're a grown ass adult getting mad at a teen boy. That's funny.
I'm not mad at all. You don't have the capacity
Okay,
to make me
what's
angry.
your argument? What's your argument?
Yeah,
I'll
if you
shut
would
up. What's your
stop
argument?
derailing, I would get to fucking argument. All right. So, the New Testament makes a bunch of claims about Jesus being the Messiah and about prophecies that Jesus fulfilled. The problem is, for every single one of those claims that the New Testament makes about the Old Testament, when we actually go to them, Jesus didn't fulfill a single one. Would you like an example?
Okay, what's the example though?
Do you know, let me ask you this, do you know any of the claims the New Testament makes?
Yes, I know a lot of them.
Okay, which one is your favorite, for example? Oh no. Oh no.
A virgin shall conceive.
No, I mean, oh no, because you're about to get absolutely cooked
Yes.
on
Oh yes.
this. Yes. Yes. You are about to get absolutely cooked.
Oh, am I
Yeah.
going to get destroyed? I'm gonna get destroyed, humiliated, boy. All right, what's your argument?
What?
What's your argument? Hebrew word is alma.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hold on.
Well, guess what?
You contradicted yourself. You contradict. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You contradicted yourself. You said earlier after.
Alma, believe it or not,
That makes no fucking sense.
That came much earlier after Jesus, and the more
that
older
makes no fucking sense.
LXX
There is no original
uses the
Greek.
word
The original is in
version.
the original is in Hebrew.
No. Shut up. Don't bark.
Let me tell you,
No,
when you try
don't bark,
talking
you little dog.
over
No.
me, no
Don't bark,
one
you
can
little
hear
dog.
you.
Before I'm...
When you try
No.
talking over me,
Don't make me muzzle
no
you.
one can hear
Okay?
you, buddy.
In the original
When
Greek,
you try talking over
LXX,
me,
more
no
older
one
than the
can hear you.
Masoretic
Your
text, it
microphone is
uses the Greek
lower than mine,
word
and I can
for
control the
virgin. The
volume to the
reason
stream.
why it's Alma
So
in the Masoretic
you
text
need to calm your
is
tits,
because
calm
the
your
Jewish
tits,
rabbis really
bro.
hated
I need you to
Jesus and
shut it
wanted
for a
to forget
moment. I don't care, bro. Now you're fully muted to a stream. No one can hear a single word you're saying. So all you're doing is wasting your breath. And I will continue talking until you stop talking. because this
Where they accuse him
is my
of
deep
even
like I but down to But that's why this kind of debates are so funny. It's because they will try to say whatever they can to try and make a point and fail 95% of the time.
Our first opponent came and told us the Bible
I wasn't
is
even blaming all of the Jews. I was trying to specify that the Jewish leaders, but on accident I said Jews. Okay, I'm sorry if that offended you. If you're a Jew, well, guess what? Believe it or not, I'm actually Jewish as a Jewish believer in Jesus because I have Jewish ancestry on my daddy's side. Okay?
So not a Jew,
why would you
because
say Jew?
Jewish
No.
ancestry goes on the mother's side, but okay.
Yeah, that's a religious claim,
Why
not
would you
a
say Jews
fact.
then?
It's a
And why would
religious
you attack
claim.
your own people, bro?
It's
Like
a
that doesn't make
religious
sense.
claim.
Why are you attacking your own
But-
people, bro?
Another
I
one that
wasn't
tries to
attacking my own
another one
people.
that is
Oh my
dug
God.
up in a hole, and to try and get out of
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
hole
mute
keeps
you.
digging down further. Makes no fucking sense.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to explain. I didn't mean to say Jews as broad sense. I was trying to mean religious Jews, okay? Okay.
Okay.
And religious Jews follow Jesus too. A lot of them were. Paul of Tarsus was an extremely religious Jew.
Yes, they were Jews. I'm Jewish. Me, myself, who's talking to you is Jewish.
That I'm going to.
Which I don't know. This is what I'm not understanding. It's not clicking. Why
I'm-
would you critique Jews? Like you say some
Oh
people
my
were
gosh,
against
I'm critiquing the stupid bastard religious leaders who had a extreme hatred for Jesus.
Well, he walked around saying that he was king of the Jews when he was not. He walked around saying that he was the Messiah when he was not. So the Jews are
Oh my
correct in
gosh.
hating Jesus. Yes, he was a liar and a fraud.
I'm sorry, are you Jewish by any chance?
Nope.
Great dreamer?
Yes, I am, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay,
That's
interesting.
not
I
important. But
was
the thing-
wondering if you were Muslim or Jewish. You were confusing me for a second.
But the point is, it doesn't even matter. The point is, I'm saying like if people are into Jesus, how can you not like? You could say that those people had different views.
You're
That's
right.
fine.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay,
I
it's
appreciate
honestly
that.
an oxymoron to be Christian and an anti-Semite, and overall, because we're not supposed to hate people, we're supposed to love everyone.
Gee, I wonder where that was a little time ago when you started trying to mock me and it didn't go well for you.
Hmm.
So
I just think it's really
can
weird.
we
It's
get
a
back
weird
to the
thing.
argument instead of all of the
Okay,
meta
get over
nonsense?
it. I'm not a self-hating Jewish Christian.
No one cares.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we're getting out of the meta and we're going back to the argument. So the problem we have with the virgin birth is that it's just Matthew making stuff up. Because
Oh
when
my
you
gosh, the original LXX before the Masoretic text says
go
virgin
harder.
in Greek.
Go harder.
No,
Are
no,
you
that's a
done
fact.
having a
Look it
mental
up.
breakdown
You want me
here?
to show you?
Are you
You want me
done?
to show you?
Are you
You
done
want me to
having a
show
mental
you?
Are you done having a mental breakdown?
No,
Okay,
you're being
calm down, take a
dishonest. I
deep breath,
don't like
drink a
debating with dishonest people.
glass of water. How am I being dishonest when I literally have the verse on
Because
screen that I'm going to read to you? Because Matthew references Isaiah 14, which is this verse, but we're not going to just read this verse. We're going to read the whole thing. So it says in verse 10, again, the
go
Lord,
ahead,
I'm reading
Mike.
your book to you and you're crying. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz, saying, ask a sign of the Lord your God, let it be deep as Sheol or high as heaven. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, I will not put the Lord to the test. Then Isaiah said, hear then, O house of David, is it too little for you to weary mortals that you weary my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Look, the young woman is with a child and shall bear a son and shall name him Emmanuel. He shall eat curds and honey. I'm sorry? You're interrupting the word of God, just FYI.
No, I'm interrupting you, penguin man.
Okay, so you're not here for a serious discussion. Bye.
I am trying to read this, but I was just wondering because my internet cut off and I couldn't hear you reading.
Okay. So I'll give you one more chance. Okay? I'm kind of sick of your nonsense.
Okay, Habibi, let's go.
He shall eat curds and honey by the time he knows how to refuse the evil and choose the good. For before the child knows how to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land before whose two kings you're in dread will be deserted. The Lord will bring on you and your people and your ancestral house such days as have not come since the day that Ephraim departed from Judah, the king of Assyria. So this whole paragraph is a prophecy from Yahweh through Isaiah to King Ahaz. This has nothing to do with Jesus. Matthew made a mistake or lied or whatever.
It's a sign for the Jewish people, for them to believe in their God. Because
yeah, but
God
that comes true.
He will never leave us Jews, and Jesus was the evidence for his faithfulness.
He wasn't. That's the problem, because this is not about Jesus. This is about a kid who is born in the next chapter. In the next chapter, Emmanuel is born. And the prophecy comes true in Isaiah 8 or Isaiah 9. 1 second. Where does it exclaim, oh Emmanuel? Yeah, the prophecy gets fulfilled in the next chapter. So this is not about Jesus. So Matthew either made a mistake or was just flat out lying.
So question, was this kid born of a virgin, conceived in virgin birth?
No, because
so it's not. So yeah, the kid who was born at that time is not Emmanuel.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, but because there is no virgin birth. The Jews don't believe that the Messiah. Bro, I need you to calm down.
In the LXX, it says virgin.
No, it doesn't.
Look that up too. I've been received. Yes, it has.
No, it
You want me to
doesn't.
look it up for you? You
No,
want me
it
to pull it
doesn't.
up?
Bro,
Yes, it
it
does.
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it does.
it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Bro, you're gonna humiliate yourself in
No,
front of
you are
everyone in the
actually
live chat.
humiliating yourself right now.
I
But not
don't
only
care.
yourself, your
I'm not
religion, and also
perfect.
Jesus. So,
Oh my gosh.
there is no prophecy about the virgin birth. There are no prophecies
Yes,
about.
there is. LXX, the great LXX,
You,
LXX,
oh boy.
LXX.
You can you not have a
But why
mental
would
breakdown on my
why
stream?
would Matthew? I'm not having a mental breakdown.
You are.
I'm
You're
just-
literally having a mental breakdown that you have to start
I'm sorry.
singing.
I have ADHD. I'm kind of crazy, you know.
That's no excuse.
Yes, it
Calm
is.
down. I know that your worldview is crumbling right before your eyes. It's okay. You're going to be
it's
fine.
not. Like, oh my gosh, no,
Look
it's
at you.
not.
Just take a hard look at
literally-
yourself right now. Do you
I
have a mirror
literally know
handy?
that-
Go look at your face right now and tell me you're
I
not having a
literally,
mental
I know
breakdown.
this is very stupid when I say this,
I agree.
but honestly,
I
know
agree.
that
You
God
are.
is
Yes.
real and Jesus is who He is. Because
No,
when
he's
I
not.
asked for God to show me a sign that He has forgiven me, He actually showed me it in the same day. I'm not lying.
Oh, that is
Okay,
adorable.
I will never lie about God. I'm being
on top
serious.
on top of everything, you are
So,
on top of
nothing can
everything,
stop
you
me.
are a
Vain
filthy liar. So
philosophy,
you
it
know
can never
what we
stop me.
do to filthy
Dishonesty,
liars
it will
here.
never.
What we do to filthy liars here is we read this to them. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the polluted, the murderers, the sexually immoral, the sorcerers, the idolaters, and all liars, that's you, their place will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. So congratulations, you get super hell, and also you are out of here, buddy. Bye. God damn, these people.
What's your report on that?
What?
What's your report on that interaction?
Another one. Why do they come here to just lose their freaking shit? I will never understand that.
Because you can calmly debate it. You can be like,
You
look,
could.
let's look at the terms. Let's see what we think about this. You think it's not a virgin. Well, I think it is based on this point. And you can calmly discuss it. You don't have to get angry and combative.
Well, I mean, were you here the other day when Batman, because I said, Chris, your religion is false, he lost his mind and started saying racist shit. Like
He did. What did he say? I came in afterwards, so I didn't hear it.
I mean, Batman, I thought we were friends for years, and he knows I'm an atheist. And because he couldn't argue against this, he started losing his mind. And because I was body slamming him and some other guy, and I said, well, it's not my fault that your religion is false. And he just started going like, who cares what a Mexican says, and you're a gay, and blah, blah, blah. Like, completely lost all of his marbles. Buster for $5 says, Max, I hereby declare you an honorary Jew. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Cute. So I think what happens is, though, people do get really tied with their stuff, but it's like very important to just be like, he was atheist too. Did you know that? Batman was atheist for a while himself before he became Christian.
I'm always hesitant. I don't think he was an atheist. I think he was just non-religious. And then he broke his back. And then he broke his back and then became religious. Like, where have I heard that story before? Someone whose life is completely upturned from one day to the next, then becomes religious because nothing makes sense anymore. It's like, yeah, I know that story. I've heard it.
So I think there's different kinds of atheists, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You have educated atheists, and then you have you have atheists who know some stuff. You have people who are kind of like edgy atheists. And then you have like atheists who are kind of like by de facto. It's like they just don't believe, they don't live life as a God exists. I'm using that kind of definition of atheist.
Yeah.
But they're not really, it's not like they actually know, like, they don't know the narratives, like they didn't read the text. They're just kind of like people living their life, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like you say non-religious, I think that's fair. And I would add that it's like they're living life as atheists, but they're not like a person who's an atheist by like taking a journey and kind of studying these religions and trying to figure out truth. You know what I mean? These aren't like journeyers of truth. These are just people that are like, yeah, like I think about sort of like Dr. Wood as an atheist. He kind of took that position. It wasn't like you who actually read religious texts. You're like, I kind of want to know the truth. I want to study these religions, and I want to see if any of these things actually are viable and have value. And you were like, well, I don't see that, so I'm not persuaded that there is God. You know,
Right.
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I generally agree that like a lot of things get lumped onto the atheist label, but there are,
Yes.
to me, most of the people that say they were atheists, they were just like non-religious. Because I got to the conclusion that God didn't exist, like from the first time that I heard it, and then you start reading more. But in my journey, I read all of the other, well, not all of them, but I read the Greek and the Norse myths before I went into the Bible. So when I went into the Bible, it's like, oh, this is another mythological story. I get it. Makes no problem to me, right?
And you're like, wow, it's funny that people believe this mythological story is real, and they don't believe the other mythological stories are
Yes.
real. I bet that was kind of a part of it too. You're like, that's really weird. Why don't they believe in Zeus?
Yeah.
You're like, Zeus is equally as convincing as Hashem.
Right, because and when you start with that, you start to see more of the similarities in the storytelling that most people give them credit for. That is like, oh yeah, these people, the more primitive, the older ones, they had this conception of the gods which were very human like, right? And then now when the storytelling gets refined, you start getting a more divine conception of God, which is like less human-y, but you still have some remnants of the humanity of the gods before it gets like standardized into this bigger than the whole universe kind of a thing, right?
Do you know what's wild? We're actually the same. I grew up studying mythology too. When I was a kid, I read I just loved mythology.
Me too.
I just was like, I had the books and I was like, this stuff is so amazing. It's so interesting. And you kind of learn about like ancient indigenous people too. You're like, wow. You know, and you can kind of see that through line even to modern day religion today too. Like you're like, whoa, that stuff that existed then still exists now.
Yeah.
You know, they take in
Yeah.
certain parts of it. Do you know, like, there's this goddess, Bridget? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to go?
What?
I think they were speaking.
Bridget?
Yeah, there was a goddess named Bridget, an Irish goddess,
Yes.
a Celtic goddess.
Yes.
And Bridget became a Catholic saint. She was transformed into a Catholic saint in Ireland, but she was
Okay.
actually originally a goddess.
Oh,
Kinda
Yeah,
cool.
that's true.
all right.
That's very
We
true.
have someone new hand here. Do you agree or disagree with the title of the room? Don't make me get the crickets out. Oh no, you did it.
Who is it?
I don't know, hand, but I don't know. They're still muted.
Isn't it so cool? There's Hand and Socrates, and they both have like these kind of Greek philosophers.
Yes. Oh my God, that was American? Oh no. Oh, if I can get that guy in here, we're in for a treat.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, yes.
Also, I used to read a lot of mythology when I was younger, mostly Greek and Egyptian.
The Egyptian is kind of boring because it's like bureaucratic. It's about the Norse and Greek. That is funny. That is interesting. It's full of like plot twists and so on.
The story of Osiris is quite interesting, though. It's a very interesting.
is.
That's actually similar to the narrative of Christ. Like you know, you have Mithras, you have these kind of rising and dying gods. It's actually really interesting in that era to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. American, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Max?
You know me. I'm always doing fun, freaking tastic.
Awesome.
Do you have any thoughts on the title of the room?
I disagree with it, but I'm not gonna argue, right?
Okay. we got it. We didn't even have to do anything. Awesome. All right. Good to see you though. Hope all is well with the kid and everything else.
You as well, brother. You as well.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Let me
That was-
ask Jetty, do you agree or disagree with the title of the room? Damn, people be joining in to just listen. Holy cow.
They're chilling. They're coming to chill.
Yeah. Ooh, the boss lady is here. Hello.
Do you go with the title of the room?
Nah, I know she disagrees.
I'm teasing.
How are you, Hannah?
I'm awesome. Thank you.
Me too. That's good to know.
What's up, Max?
We're debating Christians. Having
You
fun.
never learn. You
They-
never learn.
No, they don't.
We had a
You're
Muslim
so
too.
quiet.
we got a Muslim too. We got a Muslim crash out as like a little bit of a cherry
I was
on
gonna say
top.
Issa crash out.
No, not Isa, some other
No.
one.
No, he crashed out because of me. He crashed out because of me. Because I challenged him. He said,
He's
like,
on your side.
my man just made lots of excuses. So he was like, the Bible is corrupted. And I said, no, it's not. The Quran says it's not corrupted. And he's like, but it does. And I'm like, okay, there's two different kinds of corruption. And the Quran does not promote the corruption you're saying. The classical scholars don't. So you just made this stuff up. This is just a made up thing that a bunch of people believe. You know what I mean? And it's just wrong. And then then he's like, well, the hadith proved this case. The Sunni tradition proves the case. So I said, well, you do know that the Prophet of Islam said that you can't write hadith. And Max and I pushed this point. And then he got really upset. And Max read the hadith. Max is like, yeah, look, it's Sahih. And he read the first line. And he's like, look, it disproves what you said. And I'm like, actually, it proves exactly what we said. And then he's like, read the first sentence of the explanation. We read the first sentence of the explanation. Guess what? It agreed with us.
Yep. That was good times. Good times all
That's not a
around.
rant.
It's
Got
funny.
him.
It's funny when someone would try to literally gaslight you with the text in front of for everyone to see on the room, on the stream, on everything. Like absolutely hilarious.
Gaslighting
They're
is a
indoctrinated.
National sport.
Yeah.
These people are indoctrinated. Like, they're seriously indoctrinated. That you can put the truth
no
right in front of
kidding.
them.
Isn't that like religion 101 to indoctrinate?
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you can be religious and be like a critical thinker. Like, I do religious scholarship. There's a lot of people who believe in God, and a lot of them are perennialists and stuff like that. They believe that, you know, everybody has their own religious practice. There's very liberal, progressive formats of religion that's very open-minded. You know what I mean? But then you have these really, like, very
Unfortunately, I do know
conservative-
what you mean.
Yeah, so you do have people like that, and then you have these very fanatical people who are like, my thing is the only thing, and there's nothing else except my thing. And you're like, and the guy said it. He's like, I'm like, you know, there's different forms of Islam. He's like, no, Sunni Islam is the true Islam. My version of Sunni Islam is true. And I'm like, how are we going to have a conversation? You're not even defending Islam. You're defending your own point of view of Islam, and you think that that's the true Islam. So,
Oh yeah.
On the bottom line, it's not a rational kind of thing or a logical kind of thing. It's
then how do you debate it, though?
you don't.
Yeah.
That's why I don't debate it.
You're
Oh,
silly.
I do. I try. I love it.
I'm not silly.
Some of the
I'm
most
smart.
Oh, you're
epic
very
crash
silly.
outs.
You're
come from
hilarious. That was funny.
Hmm.
But the thing is, I think there's ways you can debate these things, but you have to have, like, principle. And I think a lot of these people have no principle. They come
Principles?
in.
Come on.
Hmm?
You're asking an awful lot. Talking about
I was
humans
on
here.
David Wood's. I was on David Wood's channel today, and
How is
we
he?
were talking- you don't know David Wood? He's like a famous
of
Christian.
course I- No, hello. Of course I know David Wood.
that.
Yeah, I told
Prophet.
you have to. I'm like, of course you
Mm.
have to. So I was on David
I
Wood's.
said,
channel.
how is he? I haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh yeah, he's my bestie. So I go and I was hanging out with him today,
Did you have
and
it?
it was hilarious. We had a great time. We were talking about
It's a funny guy.
this person named Itachi. She's like a ninja. She goes ninja time, and she's like a Salafi Dai, and she was debating about the Bible, and she doesn't know anything about the Bible. She just knows some words. And it was just really hilarious because it's like you don't actually know what you're debating. And then
Is
so
she from
then
TikTok?
she's a TikToker.
TikTok?
Yeah, she's
Ah,
Cora.
I know
TikTok.
her.
Oh,
I
no.
know her. Yeah.
Is she from
TikTokers.
TikTok?
How dare you?
But you know what's really funny about Itachi is I brought up my favorite guy. His name's Sheikh Uthman. This
Oh.
guy is a legend. He's a person who faked an attack against himself.
Oh my, yes.
He ran away
Have
from
you ever
God.
noticed that he looks like Arab Che Guevara? Have you ever noticed
Oh,
that?
no. He's Pashtun Che Guevara.
Really?
Yes, he does
Oh,
look
right, yes,
exactly
Fidel
like Arab
Castro.
Che Guevara. I swear to God.
Yes, you're so silly. My man, yeah, he definitely looks like a communist. My man looks like he's straight out of the Communist Party with
Yeah,
his
he was-
beard and glasses. Oh my gosh, yeah, he does. He looks like he fits right in. But what was funny about Sheikh Uthman is he started lying. He's Sheikh Ibn Fibin. Sheikh Uthman is Sheikh Ibn Fibin. So Sheikh Ibn Fibin started lying about his past. He started saying he was in a gang, and he was like acting like he was a Spanish person, that he was Mexican or Latin.
Oh no.
And he was like he was connected with this. And he was talking about the Carnales. He said there's this gang called the Carnales. And he was making up this whole story about being in California, and it sounds like a bad B movie, like a bad B action, like the kid who grows up on hard times, but then has to overcome it and save his neighborhood. So he has to save his neighborhood with Dawa. So he was a gangster. He went to the church. He went to the Catholic church. He was a Catholic. This guy claimed he was a Catholic. This Pashtun Pakistani guy claimed he was a Catholic, and he doesn't know anything about Christianity.
What?
Why do they do that? Let me read a couple of super chat. Inquisitive Impel for $2 said the boy knows nothing, probably even brain damage. Thank you so much. And Max for $2 Singaporean says, hi, peeps and pipettes. Hola, querido Max. Max, good to have you back. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that.
Why, were you gone?
No, he's been, I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what basically happened is this guy makes up this whole story because he loves making up stories. This guy will make up any story to get people to listen to him. And he's on Sean Kelly's show, and he's just making up all the. It's like Steven Seagal, who made
It's a joke. Catholic
Oh,
church
say
on
again?
every street corner in Pakistan. I said there's a Catholic church on every street corner in Pakistan.
Oh yeah, right, sure. But he came to California, so he's talking about being in LA in the 80s, and he's this real kind of tough on his luck kind of kid, but he does really well in school, but he gets kicked out of many schools. I'm not making this up. He just made up every kind of Mad Lib from all the 80s movies and 90s movies and video games combined into one. He just made up this whole fable. And it was unbelievable how much this man was lying. He just kept lying. And then, you know what he said in his big lie? So he said he was involved. He was the top tier gangster. He didn't even tell us what gang he was in. He made up names of teachers he was involved with. He said there was a prince, and he admitted to a bunch of crimes. I was like, dude, how do you work a normal job after you did a bunch of crimes? Like, he was saying that he did kidnapping of like the student of the son of a principal. I'm not even lying. I'm not even like joking. I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not even joking. This guy just made up a bunch of stuff. Like, the thing is, that sounds like I'm lying because it's so crazy, this guy's story. But it gets worse. It gets worse. My man gets worse. So
nobody called him out on it?
Huh?
Nobody called him out on it?
No, I did, actually. I streamed a video on him today. I called him out. I just made fun of him for 2 hours. I had to. I had no choice because he was so awful. But his lies were just so egregious. And I had Latino folks who were on the online, mostly Latinas, and they came on and they're like, yeah, this is a lie. This is a lie. Yeah, if you were in a gang, you wouldn't be able to get out of the gang. If you were a part of cartels, you wouldn't just be able to walk out and say, I'm a Muslim, and now you're escaping from that. No, you have their secrets. You can't just leave the gang life. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And they were all like that. And he was just utterly dishonest. And then his story was, he said he started studying the Bhagavad Gita. And he started studying. I'm like, why would you start studying South Asian religions? Where does that come from, dude? Like, you're in California. What would you be studying the Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata for? Like, there's no reason you would be doing that. But it doesn't end there. In a bag of chips. He's Sheikh Ibn Ketchup.
Oh,
By the way, he's Sheikh Ibn Ketchup. Oh yeah, totally. He's Sheikh Ibn Ketchup. That's what his name is. He's Sheikh Ibn Ketchup because he took fake ketchup and made it seem like after he claimed that he was attacked. But Sheikh Ibn Fibbin doesn't stop here though. Sheikh Ibn Fibbin keeps on fibbing. So Sheikh Ibn Fibbin goes and he starts telling us that he studied all the holy books. Only the Quran made sense. Only the Quran made sense of all the books. And I was like, why is that? Because you were born into a Muslim family and you were told that it was the only thing that made sense. I'm like, how do you end up? You said you were non-religious, then you grew up as a Catholic, you went to Catholic and Christian church, then you said it made no sense. And I'm like, then why were you there? Like, none of the stuff made sense. He didn't even know what Hail Mary was, so he didn't even know the Christian things. He didn't know Catholic things at all. And you could tell this guy's just Ibn Fibbin. And the Fibbin doesn't stop there. He then puts on a jubba because he finds Islam is great. He doesn't really explain why Islam is great. He just said it is. He puts on a jubba, like a robe, and he puts on a turban. And then he goes back to the gangsters to do dawah, to bring them to Islam. He goes to the carnales. He goes to these Latino gangsters. I was like, why would these Latino people be interested in Islam in the hood, in the gangster, in the California?
No
why
sense
would they
whatsoever.
Like, why would it be persuasive about that? What is so persuasive? The Trinity, it doesn't make sense. The 3 in 1 doesn't make sense. My thing makes sense, because I'm a Salafi. I believe in 99 parts. I believe Allah has 99 parts and the uncreated Quran. I'm like, this is some crazy stuff, bro. So he goes in, and then he meets his old gangster friend. It's like a movie. I'm not even lying. It sounds like a movie. And the old gangster friend says, I was trying to figure out a way to take you out because you were going to take me out. And now you're here, so I'm going to take you out. And then he said, no, come with me to the masjid. I'm not even joking. Come with me to the masjid. I'll cook you some food. I'll make you get some food, and you can become a Muslim. And then he said that 15 of these people, these former gangsters, became Muslim. I was like, what?
They put down their guns. Oh my God.
I did dawah, and all these gangsters, these Latino gangsters, all became Muslim. They all just went down and they made shahada because I was wearing a turban and a jubba, and I was a terrible gangster myself. But I guess what? I didn't want to speak back to my mom, and I didn't do heavy drugs, and I didn't drink alcohol. So, I actually was really still a good Muslim. So you see, he had to try to preserve his character. He's like, I didn't drink alcohol because I didn't like how it did to people. I'm like, dude, you're an Ibn Fibbin, man. And the Ibn Fibbin doesn't stop there. So the Ibn Fibbin says, then I did all this dawah, and I went to the dawah tables, and I just kept bringing people to Islam. So this whole gangster story, it just kind of disappears because it's no longer of use to him, right?
Right.
So then he just starts talking about the dawah, how he goes to the tables and brings countless people to Islam. Like, what kind of idiots are coming to Islam from this stupid dawah? That's my question. I'm like, I see those tables. Nothing about it's persuasive to me. If I went to that table and I was an atheist or something, or I was a Christian, I'd be like, what kind of nonsense is this, man? You got this table that says Jesus is a Muslim with a cheap tent. Like, this is what cheap Qurans, $1 cheap Qurans you're going to put on the table, and that's going to make me become a Muslim? Really?
That is one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite claims. I ran into one of these Twitter Muslims that posted a picture of like white blonde Jesus and said Jesus was a Muslim. I was like, well, no, Jesus was a Jew, and he was like, oh, prove to me that he practiced Judaism. It's like, I'm sorry, are you kidding me? He was circumcised.
But
right as he was born, like 13 days.
I know,
and he
because
was
we're not dealing with
He's a
small people.
Hebrew.
Yeah, they don't believe that. They believe he's a Muslim.
Wild,
Oh my
wild
God.
claim.
But don't they believe everybody's Muslim?
Yes.
Which is the dumbest. That's the dumbest claim I've ever heard. I grew up.
Oh, no.
I never heard that ever in my life. I grew up around Islam. I grew up around Sufi Islam, obviously. I never heard anything about any of this.
How can they supersede and precede Judaism when that's where their religion came from?
Well, because I have to tell you the truth, Athena. You have to know this, Hannah.
I
The
haven't been
point
Athena
is-
in 9 months.
Oh, sorry. Well, I remember you as that, so I'm like, I'll use both.
I don't know.
Here, I'm flexing here. But the point is, the thing that I find hilarious is the people are like, they're all Muslims except when it's Israel. Then they're Jews. They're all Jews.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do Jews exist?
It's the
If they're all
Jews.
Muslims, where does the Jew come from? Where do Jews come from if there's only Muslims? If Moses is a Muslim, David's a Muslim, Solomon's a Muslim, then there can't be a Jew. There's no such thing as a
Moses
Jew.
never existed. Did you tell them that? Did you inform them that there's no such thing as Moses?
Yeah, there's no such thing as Moses. It can't exist because there's no such thing as Jews. Like, but Jews exist because they're going to Palestine and they're destroying all the Palestinians. And I'm like, this makes like no sense. Are they Jews or are they not Jews?
Wow.
And they're like, no, all the bad people are Jews. All the good people are Muslim.
Hold on. We have someone join the room. Give me 1 second. Dragon Sword for being a member for 7 months and sends a member chat says, "Get Basil to fund a new screen." Believe it or not, it's not a funding. It's that I can't get like the ones that they sell here. They're not like full HD. So it's like a euro, I think, not a monetary thing, because they're cheap.
What's wrong with your screen?
I need one more. I have 3 and it's not enough.
Really?
Yeah, I
For what?
swear. Because I have like the Discord window, the stream window and stuff. And when I minimize the stream, it lags for everyone for some reason.
Oh, well, shame on you for not having a fucking half a dozen screens.
Half a dozen
you
would be, that's too much. I
You
need
could
one
be-
more.
You too could be like close danger.
Oh, wow. Yes.
You know who that is.
I know who that is. Yes. That guy
That's fun.
has a room full of screens and computers and stuff. Like, it's wild.
That's funny. So let me finish.
It looks like
story.
the whole newsroom itself.
Yes.
The whole news station.
Let me finish the story real quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's fine.
the person that came in went away. So finish up. No problem.
So the story goes. So then Sheikh Uthman tells us Ibn Fibbin's story, which sounds like something from like The Perfect Weapon, some 80s, 90s movie of like a young thug who gets back in life and becomes a good person. You know, like the redemption arc or a Christian movie, like a Pure Flix movie, but make it about Islam.
Yes.
Salafi Islam. But basically after he does this whole pontification, Sean Kelly is there and he's like, "Oh, that's amazing." I'm like, dude, it's just fibbing. Every single thing was a fib. Not one thing he said was the truth. It's a bunch of lies. And you're buying it. You're like, yes, I believe all the fibbing he was doing. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow, I have just lost intelligence watching this whole performance of deception. But then basically what happened was he then starts attacking the Bible. No, he attacks David Wood for the Quran. And I was like, I mean,
The
to the Bible,
Bible,
sorry.
yeah.
I would never do anything for the Bible. And I was like, but you're like, you say it's corrupt, dude. Like, that's the same thing. You're insulting and saying that's not real. You're insulting these religions. Like, you do know that, right? Like, using like a little bit of common sense. Your position is insulting it. But I was like, okay, I'm listening. Then he goes and he starts attacking the Bible. And he starts attacking the Bible and saying, look at this verse, it's harsh. Look at that verse, it's harsh. When you look at the Quran, everything's nice. Everything's sweet. Everything's beautiful. It's not bad. The Sharia is just law. Did you know that, Sean Kelly? It's actually just law. And I'm just going to give every nice excuse to make Islam look perfect and wonderful. And sweet. But the Bible, it's evil and bad and horrible. And it's just like, wow, wow, you are one deceptive dude. You are a deceptive Daisy, man. This guy is one deceptive Daisy. He just keeps lying and just not telling the truth. And I'm just sitting here and I couldn't believe it. And at the very end, he's like, Sean Kelly, thank you for letting me just continually lie to you and deceive you. I didn't say that. I'm just saying what he truly meant to say. I'm giving the truth of what he was saying. But he just kept lying the entire time. For an hour, he just lied. And then it was just unbelievable how he did it. And he was like, I'm just going to insult all these religions and I'm going to dishonestly and make every other religion look bad. Like, how can
Oh, Muslim.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sheikh Uthman was a Muslim, but he claimed he was Catholic. He claimed that he was all these religions, and then he said he went to study religious. He was also with the Cardenales, or connected to them. He was connected to gangs. He was a mastermind. Well, Sean Kelly asked him if he's a
used to be a
mastermind.
gangster. Where how many times have I heard that? Sheikh
Is this like a figure, or is this someone on the server?
No, this is a real guy. He's a famous guy.
All right.
He's
Your
famous,
mod,
that's
because
the
I don't know, for some reason YouTube
crazy.
deleted all my mods one day. But Cypher, do you agree or disagree with the title of the room? Yes. Okay.
Oh, is it
Yes,
Jesus was not
a
the
little
Messiah?
But you're a local atheist?
I would,
What
as a
does
local
that
atheist,
mean?
I disagree. Huh?
He was just a naughty.
I was just.
But
it just means
agnostic atheist. That's what you say.
Like data point.
Why local? What does that mean?
No. Local atheist. Local atheist. It's just
Yeah, but why local? No, it means that's
atheism.
No, that's agnostic atheist.
It sounds like agnostic atheist.
That's just what it's called.
I've been doing this for a while. That's the first
Yeah,
time I've ever heard of this.
Atheist. Why are you guys like ignoring me? That's what I'm not getting local.
As opposed to what?
Global atheist.
Did you invent this classification?
Oh.
Where does it come from? Because I've never heard.
So global atheism is like what you usually think of when you hear atheism. And
fun.
It's just agnostic atheism.
All right, people on the stream, that should fix it. I have way too many windows open, and when I swap them, I just mess up the stream.
Bugs coming in?
Yes. Yes. I have a cat in my lap, though.
He's being nice.
Yes, he's being nice again. He came back.
Cats are from the devil.
Well, this one in particular, have you seen how this cat attacks me?
No, but it would be enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. People love it. he messes me up, but people love it. I start the stream. I say hello, do the greeting with a cat in my hands, and I like, I'm Max. This is Cat, and I put him down, and then he'll generally just like literally jump at me and attack me for like no reason because he's a freaking terrorist.
Yeah.
Because
He's
they're from the
awful.
devil.
He's mean.
Are you more of a dog person, Hannah?
No, I like cats and dogs equally, but there's personalities are definitely different.
Yes.
I did
Cats
have a
don't
cat
give a fuck.
attack over the weekend.
You can pet a cat, and the next minute he'll turn around and bite the shit out of you.
Yes.
Yeah. I was giving my cat flea combing, and he panicked and bit me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't dare even. Like, I've never brushed this cat one time because I'm terrified.
I have to take antibiotics for a while now.
But that's because you're a weakling.
Yeah, buck up. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You can fight that bacteria off.
Yeah.
Cat bites, because their teeth are so damn sharp, they can
Yeah.
puncture bacteria from your skin and direct it right into your bloodstream. They're
Yep.
like
Needles.
spiders, you know? Yep,
Mm.
exactly. And their claws too.
Oh
Clip
yeah,
them damn
claws are
things.
awful.
Oh my, the claws on this one.
Sharp.
Dragon Sword says you should make shorts of cat attacks. They would go viral. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, they would. You're right.
I think someone, hold on. I think someone made a GIF of cat literally jumping over my head to attack me. Give
I
me
mean,
one
people
sec.
like watching other people get harmed.
Oh, new person.
All right. Yeah. Hello, Spider Lead Chick. It's a tongue
Spider what
twister.
chick?
Lead Chick.
Oh, Spider Logic. Yeah, Logic. He's one of our facilitators. He's a good guy.
Facilitators. What do you mean?
It's a new role that I made
Oh.
to piss more people off in the text channels. They pick a channel to pretty much be the ruler over.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So instead of being a global, it's a local.
Let me do forward.
I do a pretty good job too, I feel like.
You do a
Forward.
great job.
Here.
Occasionally slip up on some things, but you do good.
It worked. Check out the GIF in the site.
Oh my god.
Check out
We all
the
sin.
I love it.
check out the
Okay,
GIF in the
no.
One
site
of the
chat.
worst ones. Trust me.
Look at that.
Oh, there
He
you go.
jumped over my head.
Look at the cat go.
And that's nothing. Like, he literally bites me. In summer when I'm wearing shorts, he, instead of jumping and attacking like my arms and stuff, he will just go for my legs. It's not as funny because people don't get to see it, but yeah, this cat is.
I hear you scream.
But I took him from the street. What can I do now? I'm not going to return him to the street.
No.
Why not?
He's happy.
Send him packing. The damn thing can't.
Do you have any idea how hard I would get canceled if I just toss the cat back onto the street?
And he's happy in his own way.
I wouldn't have a channel anymore. People would just hate me. No,
Oh,
no, and I
okay.
love him. Even though he attacks me and stuff. I
You
love
have a masochistic tendency? Or something?
just a little bit.
Wait, who attacks you?
The cat, you've seen it.
Oh, the cat, right.
Right now, I don't know what's going on because he's still sleeping on my lap. It's probably because I'm not debating anyone and I'm not having to.
I can't lie, I love cats.
Me too.
Cats
With
are
their
great.
dagger teeth. With their dagger teeth. They have
Yeah.
these daggers in their mouth.
Yes.
And
I love
murder
cats.
mittens. That's what cats are. They have
Oh, yeah.
murder mittens.
Yes. Cats are wonderful. And mean.
They are. For the most part.
Not a huge fan.
Let me see if
So
I
what
got...
is this, Max? I saw you
More
do
of a
this
dark
before
guy.
earlier. Is this something you do now?
Yep, because the flat Earth well is kind of drying up, so
Oh, good.
you know
Finally.
we have to reinvent ourselves. So I come here and put this, and I don't know, people just come here and crash out in the most epic ways.
Has there even been
So
any opposition? Like
is-
every time I come here, there's
Yes. Yes.
So what
Today we
happened
hope...
with doing the after shows? Is that not going well?
You know, some of the things that some of the turns that MDD has been taking have been kind of a little bit weird. So
right wing.
and yeah, right wing, and some of the debates are just like absolutely boring. Like, how many after shows can you do of Jim Bob debating
Islam
evolution
versus Christianity.
Yeah, and we get like a series of just like 3 weeks in a row, Jim Bob not understanding evolution and getting everything wrong. At one time, it just gets boring. And if it's boring, I won't do it. That's kind of the whole thing. So we're
I
doing
remember
other
the
stuff.
good old days where we actually had professional people that come on, like Erica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never get like the evolution on trial debates. It's like that's already settled. Like, you know, it's not even a debate.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that
Oh, and
debunks science is
and we
better
had that
science.
paleontologist that used to come on. What was
Yeah.
his name? He was so cool. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. It's kind of boring. I haven't been to a debate in a few months.
Yeah, me neither. It's a like even the debates at DebateCon are kind of like meh.
Well, he took it on the road. And he's doing those round table things. Spider, you've got some terrible background noise.
Oh, sorry.
And he hooked up with that Maine.
The Maine, yes.
That group.
Wow, that is wild. Yes.
I mean, if he gets any more right-winged, he's going to be...
Yeah. The guy was like, yeah, we're fighting the evil scourge of communism in the US. And I just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
What's up with
Not
this? So
cute.
radical.
Not very cute.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this on live.
Yeah, no, don't.
Anyway, between that and the other group,
Mhm.
you know
Yep.
who I mean.
Mhm.
It's yuck.
We got a couple of new people. Brittany Gross or Space Viking, do you agree or disagree
is
with
Brittany
the
around?
title of the room?
Oh,
Yes.
different Brittany. Or is it a different Brittany?
Don't make me get the crickets out. You guys, I can't stream the audio, the cricket audio to the room. I need to figure that out. But yeah, either of you, do you have any thoughts on the title of the room, or did you just come in to listen?
I think I do, but like, I thought there was a debate going on.
Yeah. Do you?
There is.
There is. We're waiting for people to disagree with the prompt.
Oh, so all of you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
I plead the fifth.
Boring.
I know I'm very boring. I'm sorry.
Well, to be honest, I have to believe in like a god or something like that to believe he was not the Messiah. To believe he was. Unfortunately, I'm not Christian.
Okay. So, but do you think that Jesus was the Messiah or not? That's
Christian or Muslim.
I have to believe.
You're not making much sense.
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard for like an atheist to believe that he was the Messiah.
Well, no, if you believe that Jesus is the Messiah, then you're a Christian, not an atheist.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's basically saying that she's an
Okay.
atheist
I got
in a kind of in a snarky way.
Yeah,
She's like, it's kind of hard to believe in a Messiah if you don't. It's hard to believe in a Messiah if you don't believe in a God. That's cute. That was cute. I like that.
That's true. Chester, do you have any thoughts on the title of the room?
So what atheist I believe?
Venus.
Excuse me? Could you repeat that?
I think he said yes.
I don't, but actually I have a comment on the other statement. I don't mean to be like a contrarian, but I actually do believe this. I think it's very possible for an atheist to believe that Jesus is the Messiah.
That would make you a
Interesting.
Christian.
No, not at all. So
Or a Muslim,
I think
or
it's more
Muslim,
likely
MDD.
that Jesus was some kind of like if it does exist, I think it's more likely to posit a world where magic and wizardry exist than a world where Jesus was the messenger of some divine entity. It could be that there are certain people in history that have such like a increased predisposition or increased sensitivity to this other side of the world or other aspects of the world, without them necessarily being messengers or harbingers of some weird god. It could be just that these people were great liars to people, telling them, yeah, I can do magic, therefore I am the son of God. Well, at best, he could just be a warlock.
Deceiver.
Could be like a very fancy magician.
That I mean,
I hear
yeah.
that, but I think you would have to have a kind of a worldview of God, like because Jesus talks
Why?
in the worldview of God. You would have to do maybe you're a New Age mystic or something, but you would still be sort of a theist. You would, I think it would be very hard to be an atheist.
I don't believe in like any divine entity that would be necessarily behind this capability of this person. It could be just that just as I don't believe in any divine entity that is responsible for my capability to bend matter, right? To be able to lift a cup or do anything like that. He could also have a disposition, but not to the world of matter, but to the world of whatever magic he's able to do. And I can swallow that there is magic way easier than I can swallow that there's a divine entity.
But
like the
in his,
title of
in his
Messiah.
argument, he makes an argument of theism, though, and I get that your position. It makes sense. I can understand that, but there's this wrinkle in the position where his argument is there is a God and there's a kingdom of heaven,
Yes.
and unless you're trying to say, well, all of that language is just completely metaphorical, and then I'm like, well, you could say if you take that
No, he
position,
could believe it. It could be literal. It could be that he believes it to be true.
But the thing is, why
Doesn't
would
mean
you?
it's true.
Why would a person believe that that's a Messiah, though? If you're rejecting the worldview that this
What
person
the
is
act?
promoting,
Hold on one second.
why would
What
you
the
believe
fuck
that that
is
person is a Messiah?
Just mute it. Just mute. Oh no, Server muted it.
Don't
Okay,
don't play
maybe we're
that.
talking past each other.
Hold on
Maybe
one
I mean
second.
something different. But
Excuse me.
Who brought the jockey in?
Jockey, like, what are you doing playing? Are you trying to get my stream taken down?
I thought people usually muted or turned it down when they didn't want to hear it.
Who played it?
No, yeah, but I'm streaming. Like, you can't play music on my stream.
why are you talking to a bot, bro?
Well, somebody in here actually brought it in here.
I'm sorry, guys.
Why
I'm
is he
sorry. I
addressing the
didn't
bot?
like people usually mute it themselves. I was just like, it's cool.
No,
Did you
it's,
bring it
it's
in
a,
here, Brittany?
It's a bot?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
don't
it's
bring
a
it in
bot.
live streams. Yeah,
Yes, please, come
Pretty
on.
rude.
I kicked the bot.
Thank you.
What are you streaming on?
On the YouTube.
YouTube.
On YouTube, we're on
Oh.
YouTube.
That's right
We-
there, live on YouTube.
you should follow us. Yerba Mate Talks. Yerba Mate Talks. Follow us
Yes.
on YouTube. Max, Issa, and Dr. J. Sorry, we had to plug our
Yeah,
channel.
sorry, Chester, go on.
No, I was telling Great Dream
Me.
that
Yes.
we might be talking past each other, so maybe I mean something different by Messiah than you mean it. Could you tell me what you mean by Messiah, and I'll tell you if that's what I mean or not.
Well, what I mean is I would define the Messiah as basically the concept of what Jesus would have viewed as a Messiah, which is kind of a person who's intertwined with God. So either you could take the Christian view where he is, the Messiah is God, a part of the triad of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Or you would take the position that he's kind of this sort of like a messenger of God that's coming here to kind of rescue and save the world from darkness. That's how I would define Messiah, pretty much. It
Okay,
technically is
so
the one who's anointed. It's the one who's anointed because that's like the kind of biblical practice. They would anoint the Messiah, but it's basically a person who's supposed to save the world for God. That's
Who
pretty much
and
how
so
I.
yeah,
it
that
makes sense why we were both
Why
talking
doesn't
past
God
each
have
other,
him
because
do
I
it
meant something
himself?
different by the Messiah.
then that's because have you read the Bible? Because the Bible defines the Messiah pretty clearly. That's the issue. In the Old Testament, the
Great.
Messiah is supposed to be and do some very specific things, and that's the debate that we're trying to have right now. Is that did Jesus
So if
do
we
that?
define the Messiah by their actions, then we were not talking past each other. If we define the Messiah by his, let's say, connection to God or being God, whatever connection being, he is it or he is associated with it or whatever you want to say, then we were talking past each other. What I mean by the Messiah is just a person who did these miracles.
Yeah, but that would
The fancy stuff that he did are actually
that doesn't
what
because you have Apollonius of Tyana that was doing the same things that Jesus was doing. So that doesn't get you far. That's an incorrect definition of how to classify the Messiah.
I don't think that definitions are truth apt. I don't think there's correct and incorrect. But like regardless, right? Like I can say, sure, if that's what great dream meant, then I stay by my statement that we were talking past each other. Then what I was saying made sense why it wasn't just coming off.
Yeah, the Messiah doing magic is it's not really a part of it. That is just the Christians added that to try and add some legitimacy to Jesus. But it's not, that's not what the Messiah is all about. The Messiah is someone who comes from the line of David, who was supposed to be who was supposed to sit in the literal throne of David, and who was to expand the religion of Yahweh to everyone, and who was to pacify the world. Jesus did none of that. That's why I say that he's not the Messiah.
Also, it says in the Bible that false prophets can do miracles too, right? So if you were to say that, being able to do miracles makes you the Messiah, then even like a false prophet could be the Messiah, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And again, like there were other people that were doing miracles before and after Jesus, or claimed to be doing miracles. So that's not a very good measure.
Like Joseph Smith.
Yeah.
Joey.
El Jose Smith. That's what they call him here.
They call him what?
Jose Smith. That's how people pronounce it.
Jose Smith.
Yes. in very in deep Uruguayan. I spoke to the Mormons not too long ago. I started mocking him.
Are they popular there?
Are they popular in Uruguay? Not popular, but there's a lot of them around my neighborhood. So every once in a while, I run into them. And they caught me. I had a little bit of downtime on work. And I was like, oh, yes, the Mormons. So I went out. I started speaking to them. And I started mocking them about the whole submarine thing and coming to America. So when I took my iPad out to start showing him like the verses of their book, the guy like said, oh, but you read on like an iPad, you don't have a book. It's like, well, who cares? Like, what's the difference? And they didn't want to talk much about after that. But they're a lot of fun.
They are. They'll do your yard work too, by the way.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. They are tasked to help people, and if you ask them to help you, they will help you. I
have a gigantic yard. Thank you. It cost me a fortune to have it, like the grass trimmed and everything. Oh, thank you so much. Life hacks with Hannah.
Exactly. How to get a free gardener. Call the Mormons. Hey,
Max, you should debate Saint Preacher.
I'll
All you
debate
have to do is
anyone.
talk to him about Jesus. It'll be a free mowing.
Bring them.
He's in his own VCR. I want to bring him here. He's so funny.
George from Brooklyn.
He's one of the more interesting characters.
George from Brooklyn says, just get a goat, Max. They trim lawns way good. Do you have any idea how fast that goat would be barbecue if I let it just alone in the yard? I would have to put armed custody on it. Like, are you crazy? Everyone would be lining up to get a little bit of goat roast. My neighborhood is on the more dangerous side. No, they don't want to give any glory to God. They've been running away from their duties as Christians today, like really, really hard. Oh, let's see. Who joined? Wally, do you have any thoughts on the topic of the room?
No. Who's live on YouTube?
Me?
All of us.
Yeah. Oh, the room is live on YouTube. So if you're
Awesome.
shy, or if you want to say hi to your mom or everyone who knows you, feel free.
Hi, Mom. I'm on YouTube.
I don't think he meant you, Scar. Like the little kid in the back of the room.
Damn, today's been really slow.
It's Monday. People are still pissed the weekend's over.
That's true. But I mean, Discord people are not partiers, so.
Are you kidding me? You haven't been to my VCs at night. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow. I mean, I am a Discord and I used to party a shitload. Not that much anymore. But yeah.
Getting old. Don't you still DJing? What the hell? What are you talking about?
I do still DJ, but it's just that I haven't. It's all like here. You only get to DJ in various places if you are a big suck up, and I've never been one of those. So you know.
Huh. You can't play the game. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I don't like to be like that, suck up. Gunder's Mood, do you have any thoughts on the title of the room?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, brother. It's real hard for there to be a Messiah, what with God's being fictional entities that were made up by humans in prehistory to answer burning questions that they had that they could not answer,
God, I love
like
this
what
guy.
happens to me when I die.
Okay.
So I think he's probably not the Messiah. I would probably agree.
Okay.
You walk around with 2 6-guns on your side? You
Oh
have the
man, I'm
greatest.
a trucker through and through. I love trucking and I love checking my rearview mirror, hauling ass, and that is what I do, man.
You are an amazing character. I love you.
Yes. Let me guess. When you go fishing, you go with a stick of dynamite, don't you?
Hell yeah, brother. I'm not aiming to eat them. It's just fun to watch them blow up.
Hell yeah. America. Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yosemite Sam in real life.
I can't wait to meet someone like that in person for the first time. That would be it's
Are
amazing.
you coming to America, Max?
Hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully, yes.
Well,
I'm going to
that's
Chile
awesome.
this December, and then I'll start working in saving up money to go to America. Yes, I have a lot of people that have offered. You know, I can stay there with them for a couple of days, so that makes things a lot cheaper. But you know, there's people from all over the U.S. that have said like, "Hey, come here." So, you know, it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of planning, but hopefully, yes. I have a Spanish passport now, so I don't even need a visa. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I love the Espanol. Me amo el Espanol. It's great stuff. I love it.
That was some of the worst Spanish I've ever heard, but thank you.
Max, if you come to America, just remind me. I have to like
to Taco Bell and pick up some tacos with some jalapenos and some habaneros on them. It's pretty good.
Who was saying that if I come to America, what?
if you come to America, I'll place a bet. Like I'll place a bet that you're gonna get detained
Nah.
in the airport.
No,
But,
there's no way.
Nice.
No. I have a European passport and I'm white, like I'm neon white, so it should be fine.
Oh, you just
They're
cannot
gonna think
speak
you're
then.
Mexican, though.
Yeah, you're Mexican. They're gonna send you back to El Salvador.
Really?
Or Colombian. Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes. Yeah. With Trump in office, I'd be careful.
I can try to make it through like the whole custom things without speaking. I can pretend I'm mute, right? So with a Spanish passport,
Learn some sign language.
Yeah, with a Spanish passport and with my skin complexion, then if I don't speak, then I should be able to make it, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
you could
probably
pretend to be from Spain.
Yes. I can go like, ¡Que viva España!
Madrid.
Yeah. World champ. España #1. I can do the little list.
Get the flag. Make sure you bring that flag.
Yeah.
And get a footballer's shirt.
Yeah, I say, ¡Que viva el rey! ¡Coño! I can play a pretty decent Spanish from Spain.
Spaniard.
It doesn't matter now because one of the Spanish team members was Muslim, so it's a problem now, bro.
George from Brooklyn says, Max, just come to NYC. ICE only goes to round up the street vendors. Just don't sell anything on the street. You'll be fine. Damn, there goes my plans for prostitution. Sorry, never mind. I was thinking out loud.
Don't do that. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, America. Sorry, never mind. That's... I was thinking about something else. If anything, everything fails. Oh, God, I need to move you out of my lap because you're getting heavy. Oh, wow. I have the turtle here. Hello, look. Oh, you people on Discord can't see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn on the other camera. Turn on camera. Would it be that one? Is it that one? No. It's the other one. Yes. Look.
Turtle.
I have the turtle. He's so cute.
I love him.
That is a handsome amphibian organism right there.
Hell yeah.
He's awake at wintertime.
Yes. Well, half awake actually. I gave him some food the other day, but he wasn't having any of it.
Well, I believe that right there is an ectothermic organism, meaning it gets its heat from outside of its body, so it don't need to eat what like we do, because we's constantly producing heat.
Well, yeah, but he's supposed to be asleep right now, and he's kind of half awake. So when he is awake, he has to eat something, right? Because otherwise he can't. He needs energy.
Is the heater messing up with his rhythm?
Yes. Yeah, but he spent like until a couple of weeks ago, he was in my room, and he goes to the farthest place, gets to the wall, and just stays there. But I don't know why he's been awake the last couple of days.
Give him some caffeine, a coffee or something.
No.
A little dish.
Poor turtle. No.
He's so cute, though.
He's really
very cute.
I don't remember exactly, but he should be very. I'm close to having had him for like 30 years sometime
Holy crap.
soon.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Life commitment.
My dad got him when I was a kid, and when he split from my mom, he left it to me, and he's been with me like ever since.
That's amazing for a reptile.
Yes.
I haven't ever seen him. Show him on camera.
I can only show him in like in the summer when he's awake. But I don't know why he's been waking up lately, and he comes and taps my feet. That's why I noticed that he was there.
No, he's so cute.
Now I put the cat on the floor, and the cat is looking at him like his next meal.
Oh, they get along?
Oh,
no.
I hope he
The
doesn't
cat
attack Turtle.
the cat attacks the turtle and flips it, and the turtle in revenge waits for the cat to be asleep on the floor and then goes and bites him. It's pretty wild, but I need to be careful because if I'm not, the cat will just end up killing him, and that would be bad.
Oh yeah, bites him in the
Yeah.
neck. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Damn. Wow.
Well, it's been real, Max.
Well,
Enjoy
thank you
your
for
time
dropping
here.
by. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some more
Are
of
you
these.
going to sleep?
I'll try to get.
Am I going to sleep? Oh no. I just woke up.
Wait,
No, good
is
morning.
that you on the profile picture? I don't think I've seen you before.
Yes, sir. I know. Nobody has. A lot of people haven't. I can't say nobody, but a lot of people haven't.
That's awesome. Nice to meet you then.
Nice to meet you.
I
Nice to
like
see
putting
who's
faces
behind that voice.
I like putting faces to the people that I've spoken. Like I've known you for like 3 years, or I don't. Let me check. When did I join the server?
Some people have known me 10 years and not seen me. How about that? But the old the old group that I hung around with, I actually met in person. So
But
there's
why?
two separate groups of people in my life here.
Why do you hide?
Why do I hide?
Yeah.
Well, I was doxxed before, and it
Oh,
causes
okay.
problems in your
Oh,
life.
you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah, damn people.
That's kind of why I don't want to
And those
show my
people aren't
real
around
face.
anymore, so I don't care anymore. I've got a
You're in
gun.
the same boat.
So I've been
Can
on.
you shoot it though?
Your face?
I've been on the
The dog
server.
says you show your
Yeah,
They
because
dox you?
they went to my Facebook. They found my
Oh
Facebook.
shit.
Oh wow.
So they doxed real people in my real life.
Damn.
That was a problem. But things have changed.
Hey,
so
Hannah, can
I
you
don't
shoot a
care
gun,
anymore.
or do you just have
Absolutely. You can shoot a rifle. I have to shoot birds off my house. Pecking the shit out of my house.
Oh wow. So I've been on the
remember
server
those-
since July 2023. That's epic. It's been a while.
What's that?
I've been on the server.
You've been in.
Yeah. Since July 2023.
We're going to be 4 years old this November.
Nice.
Yeah, and almost 19,000 members.
Have you heard from Shane?
4 months ago. No, actually, I think he DM'd me 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I hardly ever hear from him. No, it's pretty sad, isn't it?
How's he doing? Do you know?
He's okay. He's got his own apartment now.
Okay.
So he's getting back on his feet.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. It was a terrible living situation for a while.
Yeah, I
years.
remember. But then kept dropping off and on and off and so on, so I could never really catch up.
It's been more off than on.
Yeah. But to be fair, I haven't been here all that much lately either.
That's true.
Streaming has taken a whole bunch of my time.
That is true, but I'm still here.
Obvious. Oh yeah. I'm
I
thinking
get
that.
surprised whenever Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I said I get surprised whenever I see Hannah outside of this server.
Oh, I've got other servers that I go visit. Some of those older people.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the people from other places. I shouldn't say older, but from the Great Debate community, I go visit.
I ran into you in like Earth Awakenings some time ago,
Yeah.
right?
I did too.
Yeah.
And also the
Yeah,
Jim
some of the
Panda
people-
server.
Well, Jim Panda and I go way back to fucking Facebook.
Oh wow.
We used to do groups in there. Yep. That's when I actually
Debunking
did debate
characters.
Christians back then, especially on creation.
So that's how we all started. Oh my god.
I go to Earth Awakenings to speak to my spirit animal, the one, the only Austin Whitsitt. Like he's my favorite.
Oh.
Oh, bro, this is like I tried to like talk to Austin, but he got super like defensive over things. So I just thought, okay, let's just egg him, and then I just tell whenever he says something wild, I say something like 10 times more wilder and get him to agree with it.
Oh, you were such a menace on that channel. The things you were saying. You're lucky you didn't get banned.
Why would I get banned? I'm being very sly. I'm just saying. Austin was saying like his blood is special.
Yes.
He's saying his blood is special, so I'm like, okay, you know, the Nephilim. Do you think that there's like a different kind of races that came from Adam and Eve? And he's like, oh yes, they did.
Yeah, I
think that there's,
wait. That I was there and we reviewed that afterwards because I was just hanging out on the server, and then a friend of mine recorded it, and then we watched it on my stream, and he claims that he now claims that he has psychic powers. And that his RH negative blood interferes with his RH negative blood interferes with his computer, so he gets ready to stream, and
bro, I was there. Oh my god,
his blood interferes with like everything messes up in his computer. Like he's the king of the derplings. I
He's
love it.
schizophrenic. You
so
do know
Hannah,
that, right?
it was the same day. It was the same day when I was talking to Whitsitt.
Yes.
It was the same day after you left. He was talking about this.
Yes. And the funny thing is, I have that same blood. I have RH negative blood, and I have none of them powers. I got screwed.
Only flat earthers will just have issues with their
Does
computer
he
because
realize
they're
that
dumb
RH
and then
negative
say that
means
they're
he
special.
doesn't have the RH factor?
Well, no, he thinks that it's some kind of like mutant power.
How can it be a mutant power? He's absent of the RH factor. It's not. He's got it backwards.
He says the government wants his blood. He says the government wants his blood so badly.
For what? Doesn't have anything in it.
Listen, only a flat earther will be like, yeah, I'm dumb with my computer and tech. I must be special, and my blood must be special. That's why I have an issue with the computer. Not because I'm dumb. Not because I can use a
doesn't
computer.
have the factor.
Yes.
Oh my god, people are so stupid.
If your blood was special and the government wanted it, the government would have it, brother. There ain't no way you're keeping that blood from the government if it's got magic powers.
This means he's European descent.
Oh yeah, he. And then we went into the Austin's conception of racism and that kind of stuff. That is, he got, oh my god, it's so good. I told him I'm whiter than you, and he was like, no, you're not. That was one of my proudest moments ever.
He is so special that he's one of 85% of all people that have RH. No, the opposite. 15% have RH negative. Globally, RH negative is even more common, making about 94%.
Well,
So,
I got green.
I watched-
25% of people got those. I wonder what sort of X-Man like powers I have received.
He thinks he's a superhero.
That accent is a
He's
superpower.
a
I swear to
superhero.
God.
So I watched like one of the MC Tunes like live where like Sid was talking about how like he has this whole like new racist idea of like Nephilim and they're like children of the Nephilim and stuff. And then when he started speaking, I tried to like bait him into like saying that shit.
Yes.
If he was AB negative, he would be one of less than 1% of people.
Isn't like having a rare blood actually bad? Because if you have an accident, then you have like a pain in the ass to get blood.
You give negative.
Wait.
Universal donor.
Hold on, but we did address this by saying that he would never accept a transfusion. He would just die like a dumbass.
He's too pure.
That's pretty stupid because O negative blood can go to anybody.
Yeah, but he said it that he would never get a transfusion because he would contaminate his purity or some shit like that. Yes.
Well, brother, is being impure worse than being dead? You dumb fuck.
Yes, absolutely. I think I figured out who is behind that voice. Is that Austin?
Yeah, you got me.
My voice radar is undefeated.
Is this what?
Friend of mine, Austin. Austin Sims, actually.
Yeah, I was just doing a character.
I thought this was Austin Whitson. I got scared.
No, it's
you were doing a character? That character is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I just identified the underlying voice. Like my radar is.
You sound like Yosemite Sam. That's why I asked if he had six guns.
You could call him Yosemite Sims. That's a good one.
Yosemite Sims. Six shooters. Oh God, I'm still so tired. Not a 6-pack.
Calder says, "Damn it, Austin." All right, I'm going to make one final attempt to
That's great.
To get
You had me
else.
fooled.
I guess Christians are not feeling the call of the Holy Spirit to defend the faith. Damn, I'm disappointed.
We have a lot of Catholics, so I'm surprised.
Get Vesper in.
There aren't a lot of people on, period.
Yeah.
No, Vesper is on the Pride Peribs channel.
Oh, I know Vesper's here. I doubt he wants to argue with you.
No, he wanted. He was about.
Saint Preacher.
We were about to start it the other day, but he had to go. But yeah, Vesper, we have a pending conversation regarding this very topic.
Saint Preacher. We need Saint Preacher. We need a debate between Saint Preacher and Max. That's why I want it.
Oh, Hannah, now what do you think about this and this and this and this? I'm like, I don't care.
Bro, he thinks the Shroud of Turin is real.
Oh my God!
The reference he gave me was like the people were saying like it had to have like an extremely high temperature, like higher than any nuclear bomb ever. I'm like, bro, then the fabric would just vaporize.
Yeah.
Like how?
The Shroud of Turin is so fake. They were able to figure it out in the 1400s with just a basic examination. You can see the freaking brush strokes. It's crazy to me that people believe this thing is divine when it's very clearly painted. You can see the fact that it was painted. The guy who painted it came forward and admitted he painted. It's wild. It's one of the crazier things people believe in.
The one that I like is what's it called? Hold on, I have a link somewhere.
Also, he thinks the Bible is a history book.
The Virgin of Guadalupe painting. So I once spoke. Oh, do you remember Extremo, Hannah? He was one day. No idea, but he was one day talking to me about how the Virgin of Guadalupe is not a painting, that they don't have brushstrokes. So I did a quick Google search. First link that pops up is a study where they literally say like, oh yeah, you can see that there's a painting below it, like another painting below it. Someone just painted over. They did like a sketch, and then they painted the actual painting on top of it. It's like, oh boy, this is not good. They believe these relics as absolute truth. It's kind of hilarious, actually. All right, I guess we
Yeah, I
don't.
once made a homebrew item for D&D called the Shroud of Turn, and it was a mundane item. It gave you no bonuses, had no magic abilities. Aggressively mundane piece of cloth.
That is awesome. All right, I think we'll wrap it up for tonight because MC Toon is about to start. Wait, do we get someone new?
You mean McToon?
Yes. Let's see. Def, do you have any thoughts on the title of the room? Don't make me
Jesus
get the
was not the
crickets.
Messiah.
Don't make me get the crickets out.
Very interesting.
Yeah, if you're going to type, then this is not going to work
I
at all.
asked Saint Preacher. He's not replying.
It's okay. We can do that some other time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll get up from here and I'll go say bye on the stream. Thank you all. Take care. Have a great night. Love you so much. And we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Well, that was something. And yes, we are about to see what the hell is going on with Dick Wayne going up against Professor Phil Bell. That's going to just be a bloodbath. That was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, obviously, it's Tuesday night, so I'll take that's the day that I usually don't stream. So I don't know. Probably not going to do anything tomorrow. But we have a couple of things that we want to review from MDD. And we have the GTA thing on Thursday. Friday is Globey McGlobeface versus Soli on MDD. And I don't know the rest of the weekend, but Friday we're doing the after show for Soli versus Globey. All right, before we go, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend. Hold on, let me put the camera back in its place. Send this to a friend. Let me start again. Make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this certificate. Go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and you'll subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can show the love for the channel. I'll redirect you over to MC Toon. We'll see you there. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.